It's like the background's a little different than typical because we're not at the store.
Not at the store. I can turn this light on. I guess it really wouldn't do any good. If we really needed that one, we can turn that one on. I think it's pretty good though. Good as it is.
I just want to share this to my page.
I'm trying to share it into the event page, but I'm having some trouble. Not being on high speed. Awesome internet. See, I can save the video. I can share it to a group, but not in an event. Copy to clipboard. Let's try that. We're not having our usual setup. It's very, throwing me off. When you go live,
We're back to the rough setup.
we're back to the old school vertical portrait. None of my fancy bells and whistles along the bottom or any of that.
Anna Maria said this is the intimate show. I know we're house.
Listen, I know we're desperate right now. I don't know how desperate we are.
We might be that desperate.
Alright, I just share. You want to sit down?
Alex, Chris.
You want to get into
Tiffany.
this?
Yeah.
Alright. Neither one of us wants to go.
Here on our couch.
Here on our couch. Oh, let me swipe this. Gil is here. Alex is here. Chris is here.
Havoc.
Tiffany's here.
Havoc is here.
Kevin's here. Steven's here. Connor is here. Jill, Sharon, Gil.
So this is totally like. You want to polish my helmet?
Ah, babe. We said it wasn't that kind of party. You sat dead center, so now I'm not in the shot. Can you guys hear us?
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
It actually fits your body perfectly. It's perfect proportion for the rest of you. Hi.
Hi. We have a lot to talk about.
Hold on. I have 7 devices and to find the Bartertown feed. It's because we hadn't started it yet because we were late. Sorry, Dominic.
We were late.
Not as late as last week, and we didn't even have a good excuse last week.
Well, this week you're here in the comfort of our own.
I don't know if anyone can hear you. Darth Justin said that this week you're joining us in the comfort of your own home. You keep poking me in the eye every time you do that.
It doesn't smell great in there.
I can't imagine it does because it's been in our garage for like 3 years.
So this is I think it's a Toys R Us.
Yeah, it's a Toys R Us store display. Yeah, they only made so many of them because it was for Toys R Us stores specifically. I don't know how many they made. It's cool. It's weird. It's pretty rare. The problem with it is that I don't want to ship it.
Yeah, we're not shipping it.
Which is garage for.
So we're gonna sell this local pickup only. We'll get to it in a little bit.
We'll get to Darth in a little bit. Hi, how is everybody doing? I'm gonna get some messages here. Yeah,
We need to start out with like a heartfelt thank you. This is gonna be a rough one. I mean, Wednesday.
The quality of this video is really bad, and I want to apologize to you guys. Our internet house is crap.
Yep.
I mean, look how bad that looks. We're used to this 1080p stuff at the store.
Yeah.
We have FiOS. We had FiOS at the store, and it's like, I say it, you hear it. Not so much today.
So this past Wednesday, my mom called me.
I want to shuffle over a little bit.
And she said, my mom's right outside of Philly.
Oh, no, I meant closer to the middle so we can snuggle together.
My mom's outside of Philly, and she was like, wow, a crazy storm just came through. We lost all our power. Be careful. I was like, oh, okay, it's summer, we get thunderstorms. So maybe an hour after that, the sky started getting dark. We have like a little, on the side of the building, on like a exhaust vent, right near our back door, like from me to the camera, is a bird who built a nest. And you could see, I mean, he's right there. She's right there. And at first when she built a nest, she would get scared whenever we would come out the door. But now she's used to us. But it was getting windy, so I kept going out, checking on her, making sure her nest wouldn't blow away. And she was great. So one time I got up, looked at the nest, and the sky was ominous. But it wasn't raining yet. It was just starting to get windy. I went in and I was working on the computer and the laptop. And I sat down.
I'm going to go make sure Skylar's not on the internet because everyone's complaining about the feed being terrible.
All right. Yeah, sorry the internet here at our house sucks. I mean, it's not the FiOS we have at the business. This isn't set up to be doing what we're doing here. And the reason we're doing this is because I looked at the bird, I went in and sat down on my computer, started to work. I was doing a little eBaying, and we heard a crack, crack. Right? I mean,
I would call it a bang more than a crack. I don't know.
And then a pop, and all the power went out. And then, like a second after all the power went out, if I'm sitting here on the computer, about 6 feet this way on the back wall is our electrical box. Out of the corner of my eye, you ever see those movies where it's like a nuclear war and there's like off in the distance is that the light, everybody's like, oh, you can't look at the light. It was that bright of a light, and the electrical box just kind of blew up. Fire, like it was like zzz.
So what from where I was in the back room. I think I was packing a box. I don't even remember. I was walking around, and when I was a little kid, like 5 or 6, we had a big antenna out back. We lived next door to like a factory, and they had a big antenna, and the antenna got struck by lightning, and everything just turned like this electric blue color. And I'm in the back room, and I hear this bang, and I see that electric blue color, and my first thought was that we have this bizarre antenna outside of the store. I guess someone who owned this...
We have an old school radio antenna attached to the store.
I don't know why.
My first thought was that got struck by lightning.
That was my first thought, and I cracks. Like I stopped dead just to like look, and then I heard another bat made me turn around and just run out of the back room into the main. There was no light. The lights had been out. Yeah.
So what typically when lightning happens, electricity goes like boom, out, done. But this like the power the box kept going, zzz, it kept sizzling, and it was just bizarre. And it was on the box nail was on fire, the wall around it was on fire. So I ran back there and looked. In fact, I didn't touch it because it turns out the power was just unhinged, like going through it. It wasn't the power from the building; it was the power from. Turns out, one of the main power lines on the street in front of us.
Yeah, they're called high tension lines. I don't know why.
7,200 volts.
Yeah.
Broke off the pole and either fell on our feed going into the house. Our neutral, they call. I don't know about electric.
Yeah, it's so. Ooh, hello. Oh, that's really behind.
Anyway, this electric found its way back into our box and found its way into through all of our electric, probably through our heater because the heater blew up and went on fire.
Yeah, that was the second. I think that was the second bang that I heard because I was in the back room.
We're still finding stuff like down to the refrigerator where that was plugged in, and fire. Pretty melted.
Much, the electrician thinks that
even like down to our security camera power where they were plugged in melted. The brick that's plugged
bricks, in. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where to go with. Like I don't know about electric. It's scary. All we know is like it was a.
So I want to personally thank the Mays Landing Reliance Fire Hose Company. I think they call themselves, and the Cologne Fire Department. They both had to come out to deal with this whole thing. And they were amazing.
I got the fire extinguisher, and Pelby's running around chasing me with the phone with the flashlight on it because all the lights were out. It was dark as hell.
The lights went out, and most of the store was pitch black. I was in the back room where I had some light, but where this was all happening, the only light that we had was the fire coming out of the wall.
Yep, so I got that. And then we saw the little outlets on fire. We got those fires out, and we realized that, all right, although we don't see fire, and we kept feeling the heater, and the heater was like too hot to touch the vents. So we knew there was some sort of fire underneath with the heater too. But so we realized that this is too much for us. We have to call 911. This isn't like a little thing like a grease fire. You're done and you're okay. We knew it was more than that. So we called 911. In the meantime, because the heater was so hot, it's a gas heater, and we were like, man, we got to turn the gas off.
So in the midst of running all around, another detectors went off in the different back area, like closer to the heater, and I realized that.
And it wasn't just beeping. It actually, it's one of those.
It's a commercial fire smoke detector. So like a regular house detector will go like beep 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 beep,
Which is annoying.
This one screams in a woman's voice, fire, fire, fire.
So it's
incredibly stressful.
So
we're already. I'm trying to help him with the flashlight over there where we know there's a fire coming out of the wall. He's got the extinguisher. I hear fire, fire, fire coming from another room. I have to drop the phone. I run back there, and sure enough, there's smoke everywhere. I can't figure out where it's coming from.
actually.
And
So
that's
we doused what we could there.
Yeah.
I ran out and turned the gas off out in the pouring rain. And it's torrentially raining. You realize that your glasses, you see, they hinder you from seeing. Like there's no windshield wipers on your glasses. So I'm like wiping my glasses. We have a combination lock on our tool shed, and I'm trying to figure out the combination to get the tool, the wrench, to go turn off the gas line. It sounds funny now.
It's not. It really doesn't sound funny. As soon as I realized,
I'm glad we can like kind of giggle about it.
No.
We're alive.
Yes.
Listen, it boils down. It boils down. We're alive. And the store didn't burn to the ground. And since Wednesday, so many people have reached out and showed their love for us and helped us try and, well, first of all, donated money, donated time, shared a GoFundMe, reached out and made us realize that we're not giving up. Like when that day after it happened, the whole day was a commotion because after the fire department came and turned everything out, the electric company was there all day fixing their electric lines. And
when the line fell, it's a 7200 volt. Now I don't even know what that means. All I know is that 110 volts is what we use normally. So whatever you're plugging in is 110 volts, like your phone, your TV.
Yeah, multiply that.
Even like big things like ACs and TVs, they might bigger stuff might be 220, but this was 7200. So that is
the line on the ground.
Yeah, so when the line fell from up above, it fell onto the ground. It fell on the mailbox, and then it fell on the actual ground. All the grass, all the ground caught on fire. The woods next door to the store caught on fire. The sidewalk caught on fire. And what was really weird and I don't want to say interesting about that was that it burned through the sidewalk, the cement of the sidewalk, burned through down into the dirt underneath the sidewalk, and the dirt actually turned to glass and bubbled up through the sidewalk. So if you guys walk in front of the store, you can see there's these weird veins of glass in the sidewalk now, and that's from this whole thing. We didn't even know that had happened until after we were in the store trying to put out whatever was going on in there. And to be honest, I had run out the front door with a box of Star Wars figures and to throw them in the truck. And that's when I realized that, oh wait, the road's on fire.
So I didn't know it. I was out back. I was turning the gas line off. And I realized the fire department was out there. And I didn't know if they knew there was a fire in the building. Like they were out there on the street looking at the wire.
Yeah.
So I went to run up and say, hey, there's a fire in the building. And I got maybe 10 feet away from that wire sizzling on the ground. And Penelope was like, just in the wire. I didn't even know. I was just...
It didn't... From the building, it just looked like there was a fire. You couldn't really tell that there was even a line there. I couldn't anyway. But it was raining, pouring rain with electricity out on the road. There's so many ways that this could have gone that it didn't go. I think for me, honestly, the scariest thing was it being pitch black and there just being flames shooting out of the wall. And then while that was scary, then hearing the fire alarm in the back room go off and not being able to figure out where the fire was. There's just smoke everywhere and everything is hot, but I can't figure out where it's coming from.
So some things went some things went very wrong. The things that went right, if you want to look at it this way, is we weren't open to the public. There was no customers in the store. It's not like we were opening the next day and like, oh, we can't open. What are we doing? We've been closed. You guys know that if you've been watching this for 2 months now, maybe more, right? More.
It's almost 3 months now. Yeah.
So this is just extending us being closed. This terrible thing couldn't happen at a better time because we were already closed.
I mean, thank God there were no customers in the store.
We do still use the store to work out of, obviously with this.
Yeah.
And picturing and listing.
Yeah, you guys might notice that the quality of this video
We're
is
at
not the normal. I apologize. I really hope you guys can even hear us.
This is the couch we watch TV from.
On my end, the stream is totally frozen. Like 3 comments. So I hope that anyone can even hear us right now. We're not just talking to ourselves. that it's just dead and there's nothing.
You might be able to keep it up better on your phone if you just.
I thought that my phone. I thought this was better than the laptop's better than my phone.
Phones are better.
I didn't want to overload it.
Other things that went well.
According to my phone, I'm roaming right now.
Is
so that's
the fire to the structure. The total electrical system's done. Basically, this is another thing we're learning. We're still learning what's going on. Anything plugged in is probably done.
Yeah, but for sure, we definitely know that the electric lines, like all the stuff inside to the box itself, it's all going to have to be redone. And
so another thing, it's an older building, so maybe if it was more modern, it would have taken the blow better. So it needs redoing anyway. I mean, what can you do?
Yeah.
Where do we go from? Another thing. So the things that could have totally went wrong went wrong is this, and this is 100% honesty. And we can't blame anybody but ourselves. Right before the pandemic, we were paying a lot of money for our liability insurance on the property. It was right before the pandemic. It came up to be renewed, and we hated our insurance company.
We're not going to name names.
No, we're not going to name names. But they were just, I don't know what to say. They double charged us for things, and
we had like payments not get posted to our account, and just stuff like that.
So we were looking for a new insurance company, and to re-up insurance, it's a down payment. It's not a continuation of a fee. So we said, well, let's start looking. So while we're looking, and we didn't renew with the other company, COVID happened. So we said, listen, coming in the store, I know we need insurance on our building, but what's going to happen? Are we going to get hit by lightning or something? Guess what?
Why would you even say that out loud right now?
Because that's
true.
We rolled the dice thinking that, this isn't going to happen, and look what happened.
I mean, you never think.
But we wouldn't have been able, because of COVID, over the past 3 months, we have been able to pay the bare minimum of our bills, push credit card bills off. We wouldn't have been able to keep up with an insurance payment anyway.
If we had somehow been able to get up the down payment, we would not have been able to keep up with it anyway.
It would have been one of the bills that got pushed off because we were closed. And although the insurance is super necessary when you have people coming in your store and looking around, we thought, well, it's not necessary because we need to eat and pay for gas. And our landlord here where we rent, still wants his rent. He's been very understanding. We pay him weekly, but still, we're still paying him. There's still bills that need to be paid. And unfortunately, insurance doesn't make us money. So we rolled the dice and came up snake eyes on that one, man. I mean, I just want to be totally forthright because everyone is like, well, insurance will take care of it. You'll be fine. You'll get insurance. Yay. And that's what insurance is for. But sometimes, they say act to gods. Act to God, I don't know.
I have stuff for a living, and he knows, we talked to him a little bit about what's going on, and it would have really depended on what insurance company we had, if this would have been covered, what our policy stated. The policy that we let lapse probably would not have covered most of this anyway, because like I said, our company was crap. Again, not naming names.
So, that being said, it turns out that our friends and family and the people that love us
and strangers
are our insurance. We couldn't be more humbled. It was a super crazy, insane, hard decision to even put our hands out. We hate we need others to help us. It's an admission of defeat.
You said that in your update, and that's really why we didn't. Who wants to admit that they suck so bad that they need help?
I feel undeserving of how much love we've gotten. I don't know.
I wanted to, I talked to Justin about this before this started. I wanted to get up a list of everybody who had donated and actually thank them personally on the stream. But to be frank, we would have been here for 2 or 3 hours. And there are a lot of anonymous donations. What's interesting about the anonymous donations is that the public can't see them, but we still know who it was.
We see you.
So we see you guys.
We see you anonymous people.
Yeah,
and then there's people donating and we see their names. And I know it's people. I mean, look what we're all going through right now. I know it's people that are struggling just as bad as us, and I see people giving money, and I'm just like, they're going to eat less on the table that week because and it makes me feel absolutely terrible.
And there's so much going on in the world right now. So many things that need everyone's global attention. And I know that sounds stupid, but it's true. There's pandemics. There's people dying,
There's
literally.
social issues.
There's so many things going on in the world.
Listen, I mean,
the fact that
your money is better spent backing people out there protesting for their rights to be regular citizens and treated fairly. So who are we to be taking money? Listen, I can get into this all day. These are the reasons we feel terrible. But on the other side, we feel amazing because of you guys. Honestly, Frank, Penelope, and I. I mean, we.
Frank, anyone want to take odds on Justin crying 50?
No, I'm not. Nope.
Now Frank says 64.
I'm not going to.
I am. So you got me, guys. But
to.
like, I've been crying. Like, oh look, a snail.
Well,
Tears.
the day it happened, she was a wreck. And I try.
Snuggle
I'm
over
a man, you know. I hold it in.
A little bit.
She was crying because it was it, you know, our dream.
When it was happening, and I need to be clear about this. The two of us, if we hadn't been there, the guys at the department even said it. If we had not been present at the building, it would not be standing.
Well, there was no lack of fuel. Like where the fire started with the box, we have boxes of comics all on that back wall.
Yeah.
And turns out, I don't know, so far 3, I haven't pulled them all. Were on fire. I remember that. I remember after I hit it with the pink thing, I kept going to the sink because I kept pouring water.
So Justin he actually got a little like, I don't want to say you glitched because what you were doing was right, but he was like in auto mode.
But I keep
like autopilot.
You know how people like have a small fire and then like later on, they didn't put it out in the wall completely and a place burns down that night because they had a fire that morning.
It happened. Who came to this? Frank? Someone who came to visit us actually.
I just kept seeing that.
Said that happened to their aunt. The fire department came, they put it out, they left, and the next day the house had burnt down because they had missed a little ember.
So I was so afraid of that happening that I just went overboard with buckets of water.
He did, and there's nothing wrong with that because God knows one of those buckets of water may have saved everything, and you don't even know it.
Right. I'll tell you one thing: when you spray a fire extinguisher, that pink stuff gets everywhere.
I know I said earlier, like, what was the scariest part, and I've had like 3 different answers to that, but I think the fire extinguisher, it's like shooting a gun.
No, my scariest part was when I went back and looked at the fire on the wall, and I said, Penelope, I need a fire extinguisher, and then you yelled from the other side of the wall, there's a fire in here, and I was like, holy shit.
What you can see is scary enough.
Yeah, what you can't see is
the fire in the heater or wherever back there. We still don't even know. We haven't gotten underneath. The crawl space underneath the heater was actually built at a different time. The building was built at different times in the 40s, in the 60s,
it's had
in the 70s,
additions.
in the 90s. It's had all kinds of additions, which is what makes it so layered. But the crawl space underneath the heater area is a different area than the other crawl space, and it's not as easy to get to. So we haven't even been under there yet. We don't know something. Our ducts were all, so hot that some of the crappier parts actually somewhat melted. We don't even know what happened.
So anyway,
let me try to catch up on some comments. Again, I want to apologize for the quality of the feed. Our internet is crap here at the house. Because we only really watch TV here at the house. We don't do much with our internet here. We don't run the business from our home anymore.
Me and Skylar play PS4 here. That's it. That's actually hardwired in. We plug it in. Like, we don't use the wireless.
Yeah, my laptop sometimes, but like everything else is wired.
Yep.
Except the phone that we're now streaming from.
This has become the store as well, not store, but like where we're working from as well.
Farpoint pretty much started, for real, in the garage here at our house here in Northfield. Yep. And it's going to go back there for a little bit until we can really get our feet back under us properly at the store. Our electrician just did like a preliminary post-mortem is what I'm liking to call it.
First and foremost, the entire box, the breaker box, there's 2. There's one out in the warehouse as well that feeds off that one, so they both had to be replaced. Once he replaces that, he's going to be able to trace where, all the we're going to replace all the outlets. It's huge. It's gigantic.
Pretty much. So as far as he can tell right now, the box, 100 volts, that number means nothing to me, but it's a lot.
Well, think about 110. 110,
yeah.
If you stick a fork in your outlet, you're getting hit with 110, and that could kill you. Think about 7,200.
That
110 times 10 is 1110.
Yeah.
So that's almost
that's 700
times.
Yeah,
or so. I don't even.
It's 700 times.
Some mathematician help me, please.
Yeah, it's a lot of power, and it all zaps.
It's enough
through,
power that when that line was on the ground.
Yes.
it turned the sand on the ground into glass and melted the sidewalk. There's now melted holes in the sidewalk and surrounded by glass that the electric.
Never seen anything like it.
That should tell you something.
Yeah. But all that flowed through our electrical box, and what a breaker is supposed to. Box, when it gets zapped, it'll flip so that nothing can go past that point.
It didn't. Probably flipped it all, but still melted it.
It flipped all of the breakers to off, which is what it should have done. But there was so much power that it didn't stop.
It melted.
It just kept going.
It melted the breakers to the box.
Yeah. Normally, what an electrician does is he'll come in and look, and you can pull out the broken breakers and replace them with good ones. They're fused inside the box.
Let's take a picture of the box.
Yeah, it's.
As things progress, we'll take pictures of stuff and let people see. So anyway, that's the story.
We want you guys to see what's going on.
Go ahead and read some comments.
I haven't been. Again, I want to apologize for the quality of
and
this.
I don't want to make this thing all about just about this. We have stuff. We just grabbed some stuff.
We just
Usually there's a theme. Yeah. There ain't no theme.
There's no theme. The theme is wow, we're still alive. Let's sell some shit. And he brought. This is his theme. This. My theme this week has been trying to kill myself. So yesterday, I'm going to show everybody my finger. Look at this. So yesterday, I'm out in the warehouse, so when I don't know what to do, I just start doing whatever. So I don't know where to start with this whole project. So the first thing I wanted to do is go out in the garage. I've got some cardboard laying around because we do our packing out there. So I wanted to just clean up, put my everything ready to go because there's stuff inside the building that I want to bring out to the garage. So I'm starting to clean up, and I decide, well, let me go in this other outbuilding, our garage, and not the warehouse, the garage. The garage has this cool little, what is that, a hinge thing? The thing that I stabbed myself with? What was it? A door? No, not the whole door, the metal part.
The latch and lock?
Yes. So it has a latch, and I opened the latch, and I guess pulled on it or something, and somehow I pushed it, and I sliced the hell out of my finger.
I don't know how the hell she did it.
I literally don't even know how I did it, but it hurt a lot, and it was bleeding like crazy, and it hurt so much I thought I broke it, and I ran inside. Justin's like, oh my God, what's wrong? I turned purple or something. I don't even...
All the blood rushed from her face. I think it was like PTSD from Wednesday that just kind of came out from her hurting herself.
It hurt a lot. It was bleeding like crazy.
Because everybody cuts their fingers. I mean,
Skylar was there, thank God, and she's like CPR certified. So she immediately starts Googling what I should be doing. She thinks
you don't need CPR from a cut finger.
No, that's what she.
But you were in a slight shock.
That's why she was Googling it because I didn't need CPR. But I probably should have gone to the hospital and gotten stitches and at least a tetanus shot because it's been a while since I had one of those. But I decided I'd rather have tetanus than risk getting COVID, so I did not go to the hospital.
Yeah, that's still going on.
Yeah, in case anyone forgot, COVID is still a thing. I know that what we're doing is very important with protesting, but we need to also remember to not get COVID.
That's actually why I'm not standing out there. But I have to remember I'm high risk, and it feels selfish to not go out there and join the protest because I have friends that are doing it. I'm super proud of them, but I don't want to get sick. I don't know. Comments?
Michael he looks forward to visiting when we reopen.
Me too.
Shanine said, if you guys are recording this, post it later.
We will.
Frank, insurance in America is a scam.
No doubt about it. Put it this way. Either your insurance fights you when you're trying to get the money you've been paying for years, or after they give you money, they up your rate. Insurance is such a scam.
I can't. I don't even want to say anything else about insurance. I'm still very upset with our prior insurance company for a lot of things. As a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago we got a letter from them demanding $236.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's crazy. Frank, his feelings were the odds of a lightning strike were like the Browns winning a Super Bowl this year.
I guess that's a sports reference that I don't get.
Told me not to cry. Not happening. Tiffany was. Life is life. There's no shame in asking for help. Chef Manda said that she loves us and it's what they're here for. Thank you, Mandy. And we made her cry, so there's that. Paul, a freaking weather event is not your fault.
Paul who?
Paul Gerard. Chris Wilde, if you guys sucked, you wouldn't have the love we rock. Thank you. I don't feel like I rock right now, but thank you. Amy Hassa, we don't suck. Everyone needs help sometimes. Amy, thank you. I want to thank everybody in the Mays Landing community. Not just the business community, but just Mays Landing in general. Everybody's been really great. people in Mays Landing were calling the store while there's a fire outside, telling us
other Mays Landing businesses have donated and shared.
we hope you guys are okay. Please get out of there if you're in the building. A lot of people didn't realize that there was a fire inside the building as well.
Yeah.
There was a lot of excitement out front, but folks, obviously you couldn't really see what was happening at the very back inside the building. Anna Maria, we love you guys. Your mother, stop making me cry.
Oh, Mom.
This will make you stronger. We're here for you. Bernard, you don't suck.
So my mom, let me shout out to my mom. COVID, with what we do, having a business, small business, has put a hurting on the business. This is why we do this every week. So my mom, I'm a 45-year-old man, and my mother monthly has been sending me a few bucks to help us with food and stuff like that. And my mom has spoiled me my whole life. All right, I'm not going to cry.
Frank, 80-20. I'm 80-20 now with this.
But this ends up funny. So we started the Kickstarter, and the first day, you guys, the first day we were halfway to the goal, and it was like $10,000. Mom messaged me and she's like, "Hey, can I get that money back again?" She didn't mean it, but it was funny. It's my mom. I get my sense of humor from her.
Lou, is everything okay? Lou, just rewind and you'll hear the whole story.
You don't know where I've been, Lou. You get it?
I get it. I don't know if the 58 people watching get it.
Well, they can.
45, still young.
Yeah. I was a young 45 until Wednesday. Wednesday made me an old 45.
Shanine says that she's organizing a work weekend. I think she means she's going to bring everybody down to work at
We're
the
not
store.
even near that.
We're not to that
The store is going to
point
be
yet.
more of a wreck
Yeah.
before get the cleanup starts.
Yeah, 'cause
we have to pull everything out to be able to get to all the outlets.
What's going to have to happen is we have to actually, I don't want to get too much into specifics because I'm not even sure yet, but we're going to have to assess each outlet individually. And some of those outlets are behind cases, underneath things. So we're going to have to pull a lot of crap. Thank God we have a garage where we can store stuff.
I don't even want to think about it. I know.
It's going to be a process.
But there will be a grand.
Yes, we're. I know it was touch and go there for a minute, but we're not going anywhere. If anything, this entire thing has really reaffirmed the fact that at least you guys think that we're doing something right, and people care about us. Fuck all why, I don't know, but and now I'm crying, so I'm gonna just shut up. Thank you.
Any more comments?
There's tons of comments. I can't. It keeps freezing, and I can't read them.
All right. Hey, maybe we'll do a claim sale. You guys want to do a claim sale? We have a little bit of everything.
I don't even know. This is just whatever I could find.
I'm gonna start out with this vintage Alf doll.
Hold on. Let me try to get. I'm gonna try to get. I don't.
This is a vintage Alf doll.
So I feel like it's actually better here than
I think
here.
it's Coleco.
So I'm gonna try. Let me just try to catch up with some comments here.
He needs a Coleman.
Michael got our joke about. Tom Hirschline is watching. You want to talk about crying?
Oh my God.
Tom Hirschline.
I'm
not even gonna. I have no words. I really am trying not to freak out and cry on the stream. Matthew, this is why Farpoint's the best nerd store I've ever visited. I never understood what talk about stores being a community. Farpoint was the first place I ever actually felt it. Thank you, Matthew. It means a lot, especially how to get to the store. Thank you. Chris calls dibs on landscaping duty. Justin and Skylar mowed the lawn.
Yeah, that's
yesterday.
like the one thing within my power. I'm not an electrician, you know.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard when you're having a crisis and you physically can't really I can't go change a box.
That's what I did yesterday. We went around and just started mowing the lawn. Like if I have nothing else I can do, at least I'm gonna make the outside of the place look good. I'll put some more fencing up or something. I feel powerless.
Scoot
I always
this
have
way.
a lot
You're
to do.
killing me that you're off center. Scoot this way a little bit.
All right,
Okay.
I'll scoot this way.
All right, that's better.
All right, so Alf, here's how the claim sale works. In case you don't know, I will pick an item, whether it be Alf or
I'm actually
Godzilla
gonna turn off my phone here because it's
or a
not
Game of
helping.
Thrones pillow. There's so much here.
Game of Thrones pillow. That's
oh,
on the
Skylar
floor?
knocked it on the floor.
That's mine.
my kid was laying on the couch and knocked a pillow on the
I
floor.
guess we could sell
it's
it.
in their pile
I think
of
it
stuff.
still
No.
has a tag on it, and I don't actually like Game of Thrones.
Fuck Game of Thrones. So, I'll pick an item up. We'll talk about it. As soon as I say the price, The first person to say you're going for Alf. First person to, I have to say the price first.
Yes, that's important. We already have people trying to claim Alf here.
Yeah, see? 400 to claim them, got them. No. Because if I have to say the price before you claim or you don't know what you're paying. So, I say the price, and first person to say claim Alf sold, you have to say the name of the thing in the claim.
Yeah.
Give me Alf, something along those lines. Try not to use the same phraseology time you claim, because the algorithms on Facebook block that kind of thing.
And I found out that the algorithms are worse when we have to stream like this, like from the Facebook app.
Yep.
We've been streaming through it's technical. We've been streaming through like a third-party service that goes straight to Facebook.
You don't have to get into all that. So,
but it keeps the algorithm at bay.
Anyway,
this
so
is not as good.
Great.
Rude.
I'm explaining something. You get into
Sorry.
third parties and
Go
stuff.
ahead.
Nobody cares about that.
Rude.
I'll say a price. First person to claim it with the name gets it, and it's first person we see on our end. We don't know what you see on your end. It's not always the same.
Yes, Steve. Doug Bradley did sign that photo behind Justin.
Yes, he did.
I just realized this wall is pretty cool. Like, we kind of take it for granted because we see it every day.
Yeah.
It's pretty freaking cool, actually.
His price is going to be free shipping in the United States.
Yes.
If it's outside the U.S., if it's outside of France, we have people from all over watching us all the time, so that's really awesome. We're very proud of that. We will charge actual shipping. We're not going to try and make any money on shipping. Okay. Let's give it a shot. So this vintage, it's...
you think it's Coleco?
I think Coleco.
His tag's a little faded, and
his tag is there, but it's faded. I can't read it. Alf is $25. Vintage Alf.
He's clean. He's in good shape. He has
no
a little
cat hair in his mouth.
No cat hair in his mouth. He has a little bit of lint there.
Lucky! Did he ever eat Lucky? He never got Lucky, did he?
I don't know if he ever... It's funny that you say he got lucky. I don't know if he ever got lucky or not.
Alf is $25.
Alf is $25.
If not, he'll just sit on our couch and hang out with us.
I actually found him here at the house. I brought him home to clean him up a bit and bring him back to the store for... I am going to try to...
my back is killing me.
I feel like the stream is really slow. It actually just choked entirely, so I'm not sure if anybody can even hear us right now.
Oh, well,
yeah.
That sucks.
Oh, Michael Basmagian. I don't want to pronounce your name, Michael. It looks like that Michael got Alf for me. So that's Alf for Michael.
Alf for me!
I like that, Alf for me.
Right.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Mike.
Do we have a pile for things that have sold?
I just put it behind me for now.
Okay.
Now, this is going to be some stuff we've done on other things too. How about this? How about a vintage... Does a Viewmaster Reels come with it?
Yes, that's all one set, and there's... So
you talk about this.
My all-time... I'm a Viewmaster freak, and I gotta tell you, I'm a Viewmaster from when I was a kid. I'm really lucky. I have all the reels from when I was a kid, but there's something about the feeling of a Viewmaster. It just reminds me of being like... It was one of my first memories, one of the first things I ever played with as a kid. My favorite... I have two favorite reels.
Oh my God.
There's some good stuff in there.
Well, there's some relevant... I'm not going to say funny. There's some relevant stuff in here. So we got the Little Mermaid. I wonder if this is 90s or previous.
I can check it in a second, but I want to talk about this one. Winnie Pooh and the Very Blustery Day was one of the sets that I had as a kid. I still have mine. Favorite. I mean, just it's
the balloon one.
It's so just... I don't even have the words. And my second favorite is there was a Batman, 66 Batman, The Perfect Crime. I still have that one too.
Oh, Pooh.
But this one does come with one of the Winnie the Pooh and the Very Blustery Day, which again is one of my favorites.
I believe this is probably older than 90s Little Mermaid. That's probably based on the Hans Christian Andersen book.
Well, let's see. Nope, it's 90s.
Okay.
There's a weird mix in here. It's
yeah, there is Beverly Hillbillies.
Beverly Hillbillies.
Now this one is relevant to what's going on in the world right now, I think.
Yeah, it sure is. Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is it going to be... I can't make any bad jokes.
No, there's no jokes. There are no jokes. There is not a joke. I think I just screwed this up. Dead air. Well, there's some people at the beach. That's cool.
Good. Happiness in Minnesota.
Yeah,
that's what we want to see.
Minnesota.
See any more of what the hell they're doing over there in frickin' Minneapolis.
All right, hold on. I'm still a little bit behind. Michael got Alf. $25. Chris, we are still doing pickups at the store. Anybody who made a purchase on last week's Bartertown who has not picked up or been shipped yet, I didn't forget about you. None of your stuff caught on fire.
Nope.
Your stuff is fine. It was all the way in my packing area, which was not affected by any of the. Well, I mean, maybe inside the walls, but there's no fire there, is what I'm trying to say.
It was on the opposite end of the building.
Yeah. So that stuff is good. I just obviously haven't had a chance to pack any of it.
Anything that was affected by fire was all unprocessed stuff.
For the most part,
and
yeah.
then, like, smoke and maybe some pink stuff on other stuff.
Yeah, I think damage is going to be more than we think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, enough about the fire.
What do we got on that?
$20. $20 on this vintage Gaff Viewmaster. A couple of sorted reels. It works perfectly. It's in great shape. The only reason I'm not keeping it is because I already have mine from when I was a kid. Just a cool set. Looks great. It displays well. Just cool. Just generally cool.
So then we got a Star Wars sealed Shadows of the Empire, which we always call purple box or purple card because that was on the purple stuff from the 90s. Swoop bike with the guy. Shipped.
Right.
Nothing really to talk
Slow
about
your
there.
roll just a little bit, buddy.
All right.
We're slow, they're slow, and this is slow. So everything's slow.
Everything's slow.
Everything is slow.
I don't want to just sit here quietly though.
Well, just feel some air. Just talk. Talk
Okay.
about that. What is that thing?
It's alright. I mean, it ain't my era of Star Wars. They didn't do much of the Shadows of the Empire stuff. I think they only did they did a the good vehicle is the slave. And I think they did a couple small ones. They did Dash Rendar's Outrider.
Oh yeah,
I think it's
his
called.
bike and all that stuff.
This bike. Did about 8 figures, I think.
Nobody wants this Viewmaster, or
That's
am I
cool.
just
That's all right.
jammed up? I'll keep it. You guys don't want it, man. This thing's
Listen,
going on
it
the
doesn't all
shelf.
have to go.
What other things are
We
here?
keep whatever we want.
Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day, The Little Mermaid from the 90s, Beverly Hillbillies. Oh, and the demo reel that came with the Viewmaster is in here, which is cool. So it's one Sesame Street, one Flintstones.
Hardcover.
Why did I pull this? I don't even know.
William Shatner, Star Trek Memories, hardcover, $10.
What was the piece that Greg Hutchinson just got? The Star Wars piece that just sold.
Oh, the swoop bike. Okay.
Is that what it was? A swoop?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Greg. I think we still have a few things from last Bartertown. We haven't hooked up with you yet. We're still going at the store, so we'll get with you.
Shatner. I'd fight William Shatner.
That's our second Fight Club reference this stream.
It is.
We all know you guys just love William Shatner, so his autobiography here is only $10 American shipped to you.
Now, of course, I wouldn't hurt
Why?
Leonard for the world.
No.
But
Stop.
the problem
This is bad. This is worse than the
was
fire.
that every time.
This is worse than the fire.
That's
Stop.
him talking about Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah, Michael, I'm sorry that the stream keeps glitching. That's going to happen because my internet at the house really sucks. So I'm really sorry. We're doing our best.
All right, this is something super cool.
That is really, really cool.
This is from the 90s Godzilla movie, the Broderick one. It is Godzilla. I think it has a living Godzilla.
Oh, Johnny Monkey Hawkins is watching.
It's got to be later. Well, not that late. Hi, Johnny.
Hi.
Living Godzilla has never been removed from his box. Actually, it was brand new, but the tape popped. Unfortunately, it was new when it had seal tape when we got it, but tape gets old and does that. So, Living Godzilla. This is pretty rare, and it's pretty sought after for Godzilla fans. I mean, some people hate this movie, and some people love it. I thought it was cool because they did some G.I. Joe type scale vehicles. This is $100 for Living Godzilla.
He is awesome.
He is awesome.
I think his demo batteries
yeah.
are toasted.
Well,
But
he does good. Even if you pull them out and put new batteries
he's
in
still
them,
priced accordingly.
it is totally priced accordingly.
He's cool and weird.
Here.
Chris Wilde said that next week we can do this from his house. He has Fios and barbecue.
All right, let's switch gears. This is a set.
Where is Swoop?
It's The Undertaker and Rey Mysterio, and they listen.
Is he the guy that can't be seen?
No, that's John
Okay,
Cena.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
He's not here. You wouldn't be able to see him anyway. This is a set of the one-step transformations.
So everybody wants us to do the barbecue stream.
Yeah, then we gotta take stuff over somebody's house. Anyway, $40 for the set. If you look, the two of these together have sold for $50. They do like $30 each. They're brand new, never removed from the packaging, and we'll take $40 shipped for the set. And we will think about doing a barbecue stream from. We have another friend, Greg, who wants to do it from. You should see this guy's basement. You talk about a museum. He has these beautiful cases and all of his like favorite kind of collections in the cases, and it's amazing in his basement. And he's dying to have us over to do this from his basement. Maybe we'll do we'll do like a, I don't know, Farpoint Roadshow. But as of right now, you know, COVID is still a thing. You know, I don't want to forget about this. I don't want to just give up.
Bartertown Ribs and Figs Edition.
Oh my God. I mean, I love all those words.
Tiffany just said that the sound cut out on her end. Can you guys still hear us?
Check.
I hope you can.
Check.
Sibilance, can anybody hear us? This might be a real short stream.
This is sucking, man.
Yeah, this is not good.
We apologize.
Chris, Justin, you can jam in Chris's studio and play guitar on the stream. I'm starting to lose my momentum. Let's just try to keep this going on.
All right, we have
I'm
a
sorry,
puzzle.
guys. We're doing our best, man. Seriously.
Star Wars puzzle, complete.
This is a recycle from the Star Wars stream.
Yep.
All right, Richard can hear us. Veronica says yes, do the
All
road
right.
show. Matthew, sound is good.
500 piece vintage. This is from '77. Interlocking jigsaw puzzle. This is when they swing across the rope bridge. $25 shipped.
It's cool. So this is before they realized they were brother and sister. So he got a little peck on the cheek from her right before they swing.
Good luck.
For luck.
Ah, it's called incest.
We're trying so hard to be upbeat that I think that we're doing the opposite.
Oh well.
Pick something weird. Pick one of those lunchboxes.
All right, we've never done lunchbox before. Rude Dog lunchbox.
All right.
Good shape.
So Michael is having trouble hearing us. We should repeat the prices more than once, just in case it's cutting out for people.
Okay.
Thank
Godzilla
you.
was 100.
Yes.
The wrestling Transformer guys were $40
for the pair.
For the pair. The Star Wars puzzle was 25. The Shatner book was 10. I think the other stuff is sold.
And the Viewmaster was 20 on the set.
Yep.
$20.
Rude Dog. What is that? Was this a cartoon?
So Rude Dog started out as like just a character. He was just kind of like that little
Surf
guy on the
kind of
box.
thing, right?
Yeah, sort of like a California's cool surf dude. And then they turned it into a cartoon. It was Rude Dog and the Dweebs, and I freaking loved that cartoon. The only reason I'm not keeping this lunchbox for my personal collection is because it's like the pre-cartoon Rude Dog, when he was still just sort of like a stylized, like California guy.
I'll tell you what.
I'm a fan of
At the
that.
end of this, I'm
Rude
going
Dog
to
and
pull
the
that
Dweebs.
camera off the tripod, and maybe we'll do a little walk around. We'll do Farpoint
jeez.
Cribs.
Oh,
They
God.
got to see your lunchbox collection.
But the house is a disaster.
Oh, we're working at it here now.
all right. I'm not saying no.
Um,
Big Dog's cousin. Shanine just said that she claimed the Shatner book, but she wants to give us $20 for it when we said it was 10.
No, you're not giving us more than something is worth. I hate to even take a dime from you, but you're not. $10. We'll put it in your pile.
And it's Shanine, who does have a pile.
I know.
I don't want to charge her for
Stop. If she wants to be charged, I mean, you know.
it. I mean, we did have a fire.
So, Rude Dog is $20 for a complete fitness
yeah,
lunchbox.
it's got the thermos.
Looks like it's lifting a little bit here.
It is. So this Rude Dog lunchbox is pretty rare, honestly. If it doesn't sell, I am gonna embezzle it and put it in my collection. It does have the thermos.
20.
Yeah,
Rude Dog.
it's $20. It does have some lifting on the sticker and a little bit of discoloration, but because it has the thermos, and the thermos, bon appetit. The thermos makes it cool and rare, and it's well worth the $20 if anybody wants it.
All right, let's stick on lunchboxes. Speaking of stick on, looks like there's some stickers on this that don't
Dude,
belong on
the
it.
stickers are cooler than the front.
Yeah, they are
It's
vintage.
Miss Piggy vintage stickers.
Yeah.
I love this shit.
So foreskins.
Fur skins, Justin.
That's what I said.
No.
I said foreskins.
No, you didn't.
Furskins. Pink. These need some wiping down. This lunchbox kind of beat. Nicholas Grito, if anybody knows him, we have your Foreskins lunchbox.
It's fur skins.
I'm saying that.
Can you stall for a second? I'm having a lot of trouble with the stream over here.
Sure.
I'm not seeing any comments or anything.
This lunchbox is grimy, man. Don't buy this.
That's why it's only $10.
Don't buy this lunchbox.
It can be cleaned by me before it's shipped.
$10.
No thermos.
No thermos. It looks like something that should be at a yard sale for $1. I want to throw it in the trash, so don't buy it.
So just put it. Now you're being mean. I grabbed whatever I could.
I know. I mean, the label's nice.
The label is nice, which is why it's $10.
I don't remember the first skins.
So they were an offshoot. They were Appalachian
What
Artworks.
year is that?
86.
Oh, so they're
So
80s.
during the whole Cabbage Patch thing,
Yeah.
kind of like all kinds of anthropomorphic little guys with personalities became popular. First skins were like an offshoot of the whole like Teddy Ruxpin Cabbage
have
Patch
any?
thing. I'd never had any.
I never had any first skins either.
They were not my thing. The Return of Banshee, no guys.
Yes,
No.
Banshee's here in the house with
No,
us.
I am having so much trouble with these comments. I'm really sorry, guys. We're doing our best here. I don't want the wind to come out of our sails because we've already, I'm doing my best here.
All right, here's something weird.
Thank you, Kevin. The Rude Dog cartoon was awesome. I could still
like
Rude
Kevin
Dog
Grant?
and the Dweebs. I love him. He's so cute.
This is weird. This is a KO. It is not officially a Hasbro or Katara. I've been watching too much Avatar. Product. This is Young. Who made this?
Matthew said that the first skins are like Muppets but circumcised. I had to read it out loud. It was good.
I like that.
That was good.
Feng Young remote. This is basically Optimus Prime. It's remote control and transforms. It's weird and cool. I looked it up on the internet. Like, it does transform. It's never been used. There's a remote control in there. I don't know quality-wise if you want to put batteries in it and transform it over and over. These things are not made to last when they're KOs.
I'm actually.
But for a
killing
Transformer
this stream
fan, this is probably a must-have for like people who collect Optimus Prime and stuff. $40 shipped to you. It's basically the same mold as the Bay Movie Prime. I don't know if you can see that.
Zoom in there.
But I did open this to see if it was on.
Mark, you're totally right. Just the first skins were Get Along Gang, Shirt Tails, that whole Teddy Ruxpin
it's
thing.
got a remote control. I didn't pull it out and test it. It's unused. It's just weird and cool. I would, if I was a Transformer guy, I would just sit up display it. I don't know if I would transform it over and over. Like, I wouldn't give this to a kid to play with. That's just extra plastic.
It's cool. It's like protected there.
Yeah. Super cool. $40 shipped for this knockoff remote control Optimus Prime from Feng Yuan.
We're saying that totally wrong.
No, Feng Yuan.
Feng Yuan.
Fengyuan. Feng Yuan.
Okay.
$40 shipped.
Andrea said you can never watch too much Avatar.
No.
I had never seen Avatar before. Justin and Skylar had watched it when Skylar was younger, and they always raved about it. I have this thing about cartoons.
She likes sex.
I wasn't gonna say that, but it's true. But that was really a rude way to say it. I like mature. That's sounding wrong. I like cartoons for. This is sounding like all I do is watch hentai, and that's not what I mean.
Yaoi?
No, not just that. Like mature themes, so even that sounds gross. I just mean like stories that aren't just little kid stories is normally what I'm into more so.
Yeah, but even though Avatar was aimed at a young audience.
Now that it's on Netflix.
The themes?
Yeah, we decided to watch it, and it's in my top 10. It's amazing, and it didn't have to be. I learned it didn't have to have necessarily adult topics or whatever in order to be serious and topical and cool. Yeah.
This is cool. This is a what point?
So our friends at Farpoint Press sent us a bundle last month, not having anything to do with the fire. This is just COVID related. They reached out to a lot of comic shops around the country, and they sent us bundles of just trades that we could do with as we pleased, just to try to help keep us going, through the whole pandemic thing.
And this is 5 trades.
Yeah, we took a bunch of them and bundled them in with our quarantine comic packs for free to people who were making those purchases. We still have a bunch left, but what I decided to do is I actually put together one of each of the different titles that they sent us and bundled it together in one bundle. Our friend Frank, thank you Frank, not our Frank. Frank Gogol is one of the guys who works on these books.
Oh, cool! I recognize that name.
Yeah, he donated to our thing and has been sharing it for us.
Awesome.
Thank you guys at Farpoint Press. If you've never read any books from Farpoint Press, you're really missing out. especially with what happened this week with DC. I don't want to get into too much detail, but independent comics are more important than ever in this industry, in the world in general, because they tackle topics that, you know, Marvel and DC don't always want to hit head on. And it's people like us, small business people, just doing what they do and doing what they love. So please support small stuff in general, especially these guys.
So this is $50 for 5 trades. You got Dead End Kids, Achilles Incorporated, Nora Volume 1. Probably all good, very good reads.
Dead End Kids is really good.
Franklin and Ghost, and Gutter Magic, which was my nickname in grade school.
We still call you that, Justin, just not to your face.
So that's 50?
$50. That's $10 a trade. There's 5 trades there. They're brand new, straight from our friend Frank at Sourcepoint Press. If you don't buy them from us, please buy them from him later. It's a great bundle. It's a great read. Dead End Kids is probably my favorite book this year.
All right, Rise of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo. New on card, $12 shipped. $12 shipped. If you want Michelangelo, just say claim Michelangelo or claim Mikey. Gimme Mikey. Cowabunga.
Patrick, you may have already explained this, but what happened to your finger? Patrick, I hurt myself. That's all you gotta know.
At the end of this, go back and rewatch. Another Star Wars item. We have the a cinema scene of the Cantina Showdown when Ben Kenobi cuts off Ponda Baba's arm. Yeah, you got 3 figures sealed, $15 for the cinema scene, and it's Cantina Showdown.
Patrick, I got your claim for Mikey. Thank you. $12 on that bad boy. Guys, I don't know if so far I have a claim for Alf, a claim for Swoop, and a claim for this Michelangelo. I'm not counting Shanine's claim for Shatner, so you can just
We are. She wants it.
She wants it. It's hers, but she's not paying for it. I can't let her. If I've missed any other claims because of the chat not working, please just let me know.
All right, brand new. My mother bought this for me, not knowing I already had it, and also not realizing that I'm a 2X. She bought me this medium, awesome fleece G.I. Joe zip-up hoodie. It would never fit me unless I was 12. I haven't been a medium since 8th grade, I guess. I don't even know. I have the exact same hoodie, though, and the material is like that really soft, fleecy. It's awesome. Probably not, this is not the season for this. But anyway.
I'm losing my piles of things.
Hoodie.
This hoodie was still in the envelope it came in. If this fit me, I'd be keeping it. It's just too big. It's too small for him.
I don't know what my mother paid for this.
It used to have the receipt in it because we were going to try to exchange it.
What do these cost? $20?
Yeah, $20. It's brand new. It still has the tags, right? Or does it not come with tags?
It just has this tag without a price tag. Yeah, it has a tag.
Oh yeah, it's still brand new, never been worn. Yeah. It's just been sitting in this envelope because we don't know anyone who's a medium.
$20 shipped. $20 shipped.
It's a really cool hoodie.
I have one.
Yeah, the exact
And I love this material. It's that light, fleecy, keeps you warm, but it's not like a real thick, heavy
Patrick
thing.
will give us an extra $5 if you try to squeeze into the hoodie.
An extra $5. So you just give me $5 for putting it on, or you'll buy it and give an extra $5 for me stretching it out.
Wait, is that extra $5 for like the Justin essence that you're gonna get on it from putting it on?
I'm not doing it.
All right, I have a couple comments. Let me just go through here.
Okay.
Greg Hutchinson would like the hoodie, and he'd also like the cantina from over there.
All right.
Greg, thank you. You've got 3 claims so far. He also wants the hoodie. I don't have breakfast boots.
Oh, Greg, I smashed it. No, it's all right.
Yeah. What was the cantina showdown?
15.
Thank you. And the hoodie is 20, right?
Yeah.
Guys, thank you. Shanine's gonna put a bad review on our eBay store because we won't let her buy the Shatner book.
Hey, Shalene, I'll let you.
Justin will let you.
All right.
Oh, hold on, Mark. I have a claim for the knockoff. Is that for the Transformer? I just want to confirm that.
That's the only knockoff we've done.
Okay. It looks like what's happening is I'm getting a bunch of comments in right now that are from a while ago.
Oh shit.
So I apologize again for the fact that our internet is crap.
If it's not Scottish, it's crap.
I gotta be honest, we might have to upgrade the internet here at the house while we don't have internet at the store. That might be a thing I should do.
Great. More bills.
John would like to know if we found out if Gorzak survived the fire. John,
somebody claims Gorzak.
Yeah, Gorzak, we put him up for auction. We tried something that week and put Gorzak up for auction, and someone won him for $20 shipped.
Yeah, we lost money on Gorzak.
We lost money on Gorzak.
But that's all good. It was fun.
It's all good. It was fun, and hopefully Gorzak is living his best life at his forever
Oh,
home.
speaking of auctions, well, it's not really an auction. It's a raffle. We are raffling that
Yes.
that awesome.
So this is funny. I'm gonna to bring Greg up again. This is funny. So before the whole fire thing, we were struggling with COVID, obviously, not being able to pay everything in full, obviously, which is just, it's what we do. It's I don't expect anyone to feel bad for us. We're doing this. We don't have normal people jobs. We do this because we love it. But we decided there's not going to be any fundraisers. We're not going to be those people because because COVID is affecting everybody, and it really sucks, and it's a bad thing that's happening, but it's happening across the board to everyone. But we did decide, this gauntlet. You
So
want to
Greg said, "Listen, I know you guys are hustling to make money and doing this thing, and I really love the live stream you're doing. I don't want to put him on Front Street. A friend. I mean, I already said this one.
You already said his name.
He was like, "Listen, take this and make some money with it. Raffle it off, and whatever you get for it is awesome." And he kind of donated it. He threw it to us, and he let us do what we want with it, and that's amazing, So we've been doing $10 for an entry. We're only doing 50 entries. We don't want to go crazy. It's a $350 piece. So if we do 50 entries and we make $500, wow, it's more than the thing is worth. But you could win this for $10.
Yeah, we should have brought it home, actually, and
Forgot.
maybe talked about it a little bit.
Me?
We brought home a lot of crap.
Yep.
Maybe next week we'll
So it's the
throw
sideshow version of the Iron Man Nano Gauntlet from Infinity. It's his Infinity Gauntlet. You remember the scene? I'm Iron Man. Duh. So on our page, and we'll share it somewhere. It's on our page right now. We might be able to share it to the feed. I don't think so.
I'm having so much trouble just keeping the feed on.
It's $10 for an entry, and as many entries as you want, but no more than 50 total. I think we've sold maybe 10 so far.
I think
15?
11 or 12 was my last count. I've been keeping good track.
We fell off of paying attention to that because of the other thing, the electrical fire.
Yeah, the whole thing with the fire store thing.
But that's still going on, and we'd love to sell at least 30 or 40, whatever. $10 a piece, you might win a $400.
There are people who are interested. I'm gonna try to find the link and paste it in here. People are asking for it.
All right.
John said that Gorzak belongs to all of us. We are Gorzak.
We should make a T-shirt. Farpoint Toys. We are Gorzak.
Bump up the number of entries. I don't think that would be fair. I want everybody to have at least a 1 in 50 chance of winning.
Yeah.
That sounds doable. It's not like a lottery. It's like 1 in 7 million. Not that Jesus, if we got that much money. We wouldn't try to keep it fair. Plus, I mean, let's be honest here. If somebody really wants to throw us money, we do have that GoFundMe going.
Plus, I hate the idea of the thing's only worth $350. They were $400 new.
Yeah.
So at max, it's worth $400. I just hate the idea of making $1,000 on a $400 item.
Yeah, it seems crappy. But it's you're getting a thing. I get it.
And we can only play the sympathy card, so I can't.
I can't have that many different avenues of sympathy. Can we just keep it funneled in one place?
Adventure time. Sky, come sing the song.
So is Adventure Time another show that I need to watch?
So I've never watched the entire thing. There are some great themes and overarching story plots in it, and some great characters for certain. And it's some great references as well. Yeah, you'd want to watch Adventure Time. Hey, Sky. Yeah. Did you watch Adventure Time from beginning to end? You think Penelope would enjoy it?
I don't know. She'd like Marceline.
The male version of Marceline?
Let me guess, he has long hair.
No, but he's kind of like goth. He's a twink.
Are we having that conversation again?
No.
Are we gonna have the twink conversation on air?
So this is an Adventure Time mug. Jake the dog. Let's see it.
I know that much. So I'm gonna try to drop a link.
It's a big ass mug. Let's call it.
Oh, I had a price on it.
Oh, $20 shipped to you. Brand new Adventure Time Jake the Dog molded mug.
I currently have no access to the stream, so just bear with me.
Oh,
You
no.
can keep talking. I can scroll
20
back.
bucks for Jake the Dog molded mug.
It's cute. It's brand new.
It is. It
Never
is.
been drunk out of ever.
Sky actually has a Adventure Time mug, but it's not molded Jake. It's just a big mug.
It's really cute because it's like it's showing the two of them on it, and then like I guess Jake can stretch or change his body somehow.
Jake can turn into whatever the hell Jake wants
so
to turn into.
the handle is like his body, like he's like starting here and ending here. And
Is there anything Jake can't turn into? She hates being on the stream. Is there anything that Jake can't turn into? Come sit out here with us.
She's living her best life in her room, ignoring
She said,
us.
you don't have to be on camera. Sit off camera.
All right, so in the stream I'm in there as myself, not as Farpoint, which is weird. I just shared a link to the way we have set up for the entries. It's basically just a PayPal donation page. Christine Knowlton is claiming the Jake mug. Thank you, Christine.
Thank you.
So, thank you. So, just to reiterate, all the prices you're hearing are with free shipping. If you guys would rather do curbside pickup, we're still operating out of the store in some limited, weird, non-electric having capacity. There's still stuff there, and we're still moving things in and out. So, we could always do like a pickup thing too if you guys are local. I'm done with my speech.
Here's
You can
something
continue.
cool and vintage. This is Mangalore Mountain in its original box. Mangalores were, I think they were 80s ideal, maybe late 70s.
Dude, they're so weird.
Yeah.
They're part of the whole like Stretch Armstrong
Yeah.
thing, which I also didn't really get.
It's hard to explain what they are. They stretch. You can like mangle the guy up and he returns to his original form.
One of the things it was supposed to do is not only could you like put his arms behind his head and tie him in knots and all that stuff, but you could like rip his arms and legs off and then reattach them. The plastic was like kind of, I don't want to say wet, but it's sort of like moist.
Can you read this?
I can. Put Manglord in the Iron Maiden cage. Lower him.
I just want you to say that part, but get to it.
Lower him into the lava pit under the gargoyle's tongue to bubble and gurgle him up out of the icky mang lava included.
Mang lava.
Mang lava. Does that come out of the Furskins, the mang lava? And he's ready for action. It's from Ideal. That's got to be really early 80s, late 70s even. It might say. Made of the strangest stuff on earth. That's a true statement.
It's called cancer. It's made of cancer.
So you can pull the arms off. Yeah, it says it. Stretch him, mangle him, and memory returns him to shape.
What's the year?
The year is 1983. CBS
Early
Toys,
80s,
a division of Ideal. And the idea is that you could pull off the arms and legs and mangle them up and jam it back together.
Have you gone in here and seen what's up with this?
I have.
All right, give me the lowdown.
I forget. It's almost complete. I think it's missing one thing.
Oh, look how cool that is, man.
It's just weird.
If you're into monsters and creatures and stuff, that is just so cool. Is there a Manglord in there?
Yes, Mang Lord is in there. Someone has tried to detach him already. He's in bits and he has parts. One of his arms is off, I think.
Okay.
We made this a deal of the day one day, I think.
Oh, he's in there. He's in his little
Yeah,
chamber.
because he's in pieces. I wanted to put him in his chamber.
Anyway, original box. This is old and weird, vintage. $60 shipped. $60 shipped to your front door.
Is Jake better than Meatwad?
Yes.
I feel like they're totally different. Meatwad's kind of like he doesn't. He's kind of like young. He's like childish.
Yeah, but Jake is more, I think, more badass than Meatwad.
Christine, that's awesome. Thank you. If we can pick up, that would be save us the shipping, and that would be awesome. So thank you so much.
Another Star Wars piece. This is a stap with a battle droid. It's like a little.
Patrick, my internet lagged and was out of nowhere. All I heard was Penelope say moist.
Yeah, moist.
It's that kind of stream today, Patrick. It's that kind of
$16 shipped. People already build these. This is sealed. It's a battle droid with this little like.
Connor is claiming Mangler Mountain.
Oh, cool, man. It's going to
Thank you,
somebody
Connor.
cool. Thank you,
Thank
Connor. $16 for the stap of battle droid. Let's do this, man. This is really freaking awesome.
Everything that we've got here is really cool.
It's beat. I mean, it's certainly not brand new. But it's weird and cool.
So you just did a battle droid, right? The stop droid?
Yeah.
I have Scott Larson as of my first claim visible. for the Star Droid, or the Battle Droid
Stack.
rather.
Yep.
Scott Larson, I got you on that one, so thank you so much.
Thank you, Scott.
Scott, I'm not sure if I recognize your name as someone who's ever been on one of our barter towns. So just to recap, we'll send you like an invoice after all this, or if you're local, we can even do like a pickup thing. It's a PayPal link, and you can pay with any credit card, debit card, that kind of thing. And the prices are including free shipping in the United States. Thank you.
All right, this is an official Mighty Morphin Power Rangers skateboard. How cool is that? So it's been used though. You got a rail. The rail is here, but it's cracked. Somebody was grinding, and what else did they do on skateboards? Grinding.
They
and,
do they wheeze the juice on skateboards, or am I thinking of something else?
That's freaking Polly Shore.
Well, he had a skateboard, didn't he?
Let's see what year this says. Distributed by Rand International.
So this skateboard was obviously used by an actual person who actually knew how to do skating.
Sabin, 1993.
It's actually
Saban.
been used. You can see it has trucks.
Well,
And ollies? Are ollies a thing?
No, it's something you do. Trucks
So
is this.
I had a skateboard when I was a kid. It was a hot pink and pale pink, and it had a knockoff of Chester Cheetah. It was like a werewolf guy.
Is this going to be expensive to ship?
That's going to be really expensive to ship, so I really want to only do local pickup, especially for the price that
All right, so we're doing only local pickup only on this.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
this guy's going to be local pickup only.
Let's call it 50?
Yeah.
$50. If you're a Power Rangers fan, this hangs on your wall. It's super awesome. The art on the back, I don't know if you can see the art. It's the Megazord. It's super cool. And then the art on the front. This is like a pre-Green Ranger, I think. I don't even see Jason as the Green Ranger on there.
John said Gleam the Cube is something you do on a skateboard.
Yeah, that was a skateboard movie, Gleaming the Cube.
Doesn't that sound like Wheeze the Juice? See, I'm not that far off.
Well, you're quoting Pauly Shore.
I'm not that far off. So Shanine tried to claim the skateboard before we finished. Patty Bernard explained to her she has to wait.
Shanine should know these things.
She knows, but she doesn't care. And then after you said the price, Shanine then claimed the skateboard 3 more times.
Okay, Shanine.
So I guess we gotta let Shanine claim the skateboard.
You can ride around your skateboard and read about your William Shatner.
I demand a photo of you riding on the skateboard with William Shatner.
Let's do some comics.
Oh, we brought comics?
I did.
Not from the back.
Comic packs.
Okay, so not from the... You didn't bring like any like burnt comics to be dramatic, right?
Oh no, Jesus. Somebody said something. I threw a bunch away. We should have used them for decoupage or something. Like we need another project.
So that would have been a good idea, but I gotta be honest. So some of them were bagged and boarded, and when we doused them with water, the water got inside the bags and boards. The ones that weren't bagged and boarded got water damaged, obviously, or they got set on fire, or they got smoke damaged, or they got pink juice powder all over them.
So this is a Bronze Age Human Torch when he got his own title run. Complete run. I think there's 8 issues. 1 through 8. This is I would call it a VG. It's a reader lot. It's not very high grade, but also not rags or not beat. This is a nice VG. Maybe some are fine.
I'm sorry, I keep just like laughing over you and totally ignoring what you're talking. You did it to me last week.
So this is the complete series. I think it's from like 73 or 74, 75. Somewhere around there. $30 shipped. 1 through 8, complete Human Torch run. I want to tell you something. Anything Fantastic Four right now is pretty hot. No pun intended.
Wait, you actually brought Human Torch comics?
Yes.
All right, that's topical and cute and funny, kind of.
Because Fantastic Four are eventually going to be introduced in the Marvel Universe. It's coming. It's coming. So, this is really cool. It's Bronze Age. It's some great covers here. And what did I say? 30 shipped for a VG/fine Human Torch complete run.
Any Archies? I doubt you would have brought
any
Archies, right?
Any Archies.
No, Patrick, I'm sorry, no Archies. Matthew said, we all demand a photo of Shanine on the skateboard reading the Shatner book.
Yes, we'll post that.
So Shanine, we're holding you to that. I'm not going to let you buy this stuff unless we get the photo. Sorry.
That's not true.
No, it's true. It's true.
So this is Hawkeye Volume 4. This is from like 2000... I don't even know. Hawkeye, maybe 2000... Early 2000s, mid 2000s. This is a variant. 3rd print variant of number 1. Usually the further the prints go, it's harder to get the variants. But anyway, this is a complete run. Matt Fraction, Hawkeye Volume 4, 1 through what? What, 22 does that say?
1 through 22, yeah.
Plus the annual. all high grade. They're all going to be near mint books, probably mostly unread. $50 for the whole run. That's 22 issues plus the annual. It's the entire series of Hawkeye Volume 4. I think it's Matt Fraction.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
So Paul Brown is in here trying to claim stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You alright with that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Paul, culturepop.com. I got your claim for the Human Torch run. Thank you.
That's cool.
It's done.
I'm actually, I like, I like when stuff goes to people that I know appreciate it. All right, so you want to talk about hot right now?
The word alone is triggering me.
This is a complete run of the Venom Lethal Protector. It's not the first appearance of Venom. It's not a Spider-Man 300 or anything like that. But anything Venom or Carnage right now is very popular and hot. This is, I think it's a 6-issue run. I forget how many issues are in
It actually
that.
doesn't say. Yep, part 1 of 6.
Yeah, so it's a 6-issue run, Venom Lethal Protector. It's a great story arc. His whole anti-hero thing. It's a VF run, so it's going to be pretty high grade. I guarantee no grades. It's not my thing, but from what I can see on issue 1 here, and it's so 90s. It's like the metallic. I don't see any real checks or anything wrong with the cover, the first issue. I mean, it's gradable. I don't know what it would get. It's just not my thing.
It looks really nice. It's shiny.
Yeah, it's VF. I mean,
I
I hate to use the word mint or near mint on anything that isn't like brand new.
Yeah.
It's really
It's nice.
freaking nice.
It's nice.
It's a high grade. Number 1 is definitely high grade.
So that is direct because there's no UPC, right?
Yep.
The art is funny. It's like a little Spider-Man doing a first
Complete run of 6, $40. Shipped to you. Venom Lethal Protector.
I should drop it.
As it flies out of his plastic. Alright. Do another run. This is Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Volume
Motorcycle. Volume 6.
Volume 6. There's been so many, obviously, volumes. They restart, or they have different Ghost Riders, Danny Rand and all that. Not Danny Rand. Dan. Man, who is the Ghost Rider that's not Johnny? It's Dan something. He was introduced in the 90s, like 1990 Ghost Rider. I forget his name, like Danny Ayers or something like that.
You got me.
Yeah, somebody knows.
We all have our niches, and mine is not necessarily common.
Anyway, this is a... How many issue run? 10?
Dan Ketch.
Oh, Danny Ketch, yep. Thank you.
10 issue run.
So this is Ghost Rider Volume 6, 1 through 10.
Yeah.
Just for the artwork alone, these books are badass. $12. $12. Just good read. I mean, it's 10 issues, and you got a number 1, so...
Alex, Richard, and Matthew all said Dan Ketch, so
Yep.
thank you guys.
Yeah, I knew it was Danny something. I only read those books when they came out. I did read Ghost Rider back then, but only for a little bit. I was into the Punisher and Ghost Rider in the early 90s. All right, so this is cool. These aren't comics. These are giant flare cards. They're oversized cards from the 90s. This is a complete set of Marvel flare prints. It's a set of 10. If you see the artwork, the first one is Venom.
Oh, weird. How cool are those?
Oh, they're super cool.
So we have a claim for the Venom run from John, and Connor claimed the Ghost Rider run, so thank you guys.
All right. So this is what you get here. You got Venom. I can't see what I'm looking at.
You can see yourself in the screen.
Cable.
There you go. Okay.
Well, I can't see the
you can't see
picture
what you're
now.
looking at.
These are brand new. I shouldn't even be doing this. Ghost Rider.
Wow, those are cool.
Oh, look, dude, look.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Cyclops, Jim Lee version.
Wow. I like the thing he's doing with his like feet.
Iron Man. These are high, like thick cardstock, glossy, just like cards.
Wow, how cool is that?
Magneto.
So John S. just said, all Marvel Flare cards. I worked on the 2019 set.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome, John.
That's
really
very cool. So this is like a 90s set. I forget what year it's from.
Maybe I can read it.
Flare Prince Wolverine. So I want 40 for the set. You can look it up. It's they're, they do pretty good money. Punisher. These are all iconic versions of these characters too. Phoenix. Storm. And back to Venom. So it's 10 complete set flare prints. These are awesome. Worth framing. Like if you have an office or something like that. $40 shipped for the set.
I just noticed that Jordy LaForge is crooked on the wall, and it's driving me crazy.
12 inches of
Oh God, no.
Ponda Baba. I got 12 inches of Ponda Baba right here for $14. Sealed in brand new box. His arm actually comes off. His arm. Look, if you look, his arm is...
It does. It like detaches, and I think his jacket even detaches.
That's awesome.
Matthew, I got your claim for the flare cards. Thank you. Janine, you were just this too little bit behind. I'm not cheating. You really were just a little bit behind.
This is weird. Let's stick to cards. This is a 1993
Dude, this is so weird and cool.
Toys R Us baseball set. Sealed. Featuring 100 young stars, rookie stars, and future stars. So who in 93 was a future star? I don't even know. $15 for the sealed set. I don't know much about baseball cards. I know Toys R Us doesn't exist anymore. Look, it's like a little Toys R Us building.
Amy, I got your claim on the 12 inches of Star Wars. As a matter of fact, until you claimed it, I had forgotten that you asked me specifically to keep my eyes out for Cantina Guys, the 12 inch. So I'm glad you were on the stream. I feel like a jerk for forgetting. I'm glad you're on the stream and you were able to get him. I don't even know. I think I found him actually in the garage here at the house, not at the store. Thank you.
So these are mail away. We had 4 of these. We sold one the first time we did the Power of the Force. This is the mail away Kabe and Muftak set. These are like Cantina Guys, not 12 inch unfortunately. $20. They still have their mail away things on. We have 3 of them, $20 each. So multiple people can claim.
Scott.
It was the only way to get these guys.
Ooh, Scott, I got your claim for the TRU baseball thing. Thank you for that.
Guys, thank you.
Even if you're not into baseball cards, there's like a little Toys R Us in here. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's weird. Guys, thank you. I mean, we can't really do our typical eBay thing now until we switch gears and get the house going. Like,
yeah, I'm in a weird place right now about like how to do. Like yesterday, I kind of started trying to pack some stuff, and I just couldn't figure out where to work that wasn't hot and dark. We do have, I think we have a small generator coming.
We have one. No, my buddy John.
Oh, yeah.
John Roberts dropped one.
Oh,
off.
yeah.
We have a generator.
It's gas powered, right? I don't know how
well, we can't leave it run all night because it runs on fuel. But anything we need to do there, it's really there for in case we need, so whoever's working needs to use power tools or something. Because there's no sense in like plugging the refrigerator in because we leave it.
We'd have to leave it, yeah.
Right.
As a matter of fact, the refrigerator, it probably doesn't work.
Ray from Star Killer Base, Star Wars Black. This was a Kmart exclusive, I believe. Kmart now being gone. $20 shipped. She still sealed her box. Unfortunately, she has like a clearance tag of 25 on her. But $20 shipped for Ray from Star Killer Base.
Who are these guys and how much were they again?
Kabe and Muftak were 20 each.
Okay, Greg's getting one of them. They're not from the Cantina, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, but they're not 12 inch. Yeah, they're Cantina denizens.
Okay, good. In that case, because I have multiple claims and I can fulfill all of them because we have 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said that.
Sorry, I was focusing on something else.
All right, let's keep going with Star Wars.
Greg, I got your claim for the Muftak and Kabe?
Kabe? I don't know.
Anita, I also got your claim. Thank you so much for watching.
Super cool. I'd love to have an army of these if I army build Star Wars stuff. This is the Star Wars Black 3 3/4, not 6 inch version. They didn't do a 6 inch version of the ATST. Star Wars Black ATST. Sealed box with the driver. Highly detailed. This is way bigger than the original ATST. It's to scale with the figures, which is super awesome. $50 shipped for this Star Wars Black ATST. Man, it's cool.
Amy claimed Ray, so I got your claim as well. Amy, thank you so much.
$50 shipped.
That is cool, man. That is just cool.
I'd like to have an army of them.
An army.
Army.
Is there anything Is there? Oh, there's a whole pile over there.
Yeah.
Oh, don't step on the skateboard. Guys, again, I thank you so much for watching and putting up with our bad internet. Obviously, you know, we're used to a certain level of speed, and we're not at that point here at the house. Our commercial Fios at the store is pretty good. We've really never had any issues with it. Obviously, until now when we have no electricity. Oh, look at that. Oh, we got all kinds of weird stuff.
All right, let's stick with the more modern Star Wars stuff. This is super cool.
Love it.
This is a vintage collection, Jabba's Palace, for your 3 3/4 figures.
Scott, I got your claim for the ATST. Thank you. Was that 50?
Yeah. It's cool. It has like a Kenner. Vintage collection stuff is brand new, but it makes it look like it's. I mean, this is a vintage style box. If you look.
I love the art. It
Super
looks
cool.
So
This
vintage.
might have been a Walmart exclusive.
So cool.
And they never did a Jabba's Palace. They did like a Jabba's droid thing where it came with droids.
Is that the Droid Factory?
No, it wasn't a factory, but it was the same mold as this droid factory. And I
that's
think
right.
they called it Jabba's
Jabba's
Palace. But
Dungeon, I think
yes,
it's called.
Dungeon, that's it.
Yeah.
So this is the first Jabba's Palace they've done. It's freaking awesome.
Good. Matthew said the stream quality's been decent for a while. Yay.
Good.
I think it's
So-
because I stopped trying to do it on the laptop as well.
Sealed box. This is just a great little diorama
Yep,
to
it is a
display.
Walmart exclusive. Thank you, Mark. It's a Walmart
Yeah.
exclusive.
$40 shipped.
It's cool.
It looks great in the box, but I mean, you pull it out and look how cool it looks. I'm a fan, man.
Do we have one?
This is right up my alley. Yeah, I think we kept one.
Did we? It makes for a great diorama piece.
Yeah.
Does it come with the Han?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. And it has like, it's cool. It has like the Tauntaun head. Stuff you didn't realize.
Yeah, stuff you never really noticed
Yep.
in the movie itself. Okay, it looks like we have Greg claiming that. Greg, you're snapping up the Star Wars. Thank you.
It's Greg's thing.
It's a great piece.
All
Like I
right.
said, I'm glad.
What is, Penelope, you can talk about this.
I will talk about that. I'm trying to write down Java though.
This is old school handheld
40
video
on
game
that.
stuff.
So this is really cool and weird. So back before we had Nintendo DS or Game Boy or Sega, what is that thing called? I'm blanking. Game Gear, the Game
yeah.
Gear. Before any of that, this is the kind of stuff that we played with. Look at this thing. What even is this? The company Mego, who you guys I'm sure all know, made, you know, the what are they, 6 or 7 inches, 8 inches on Megos?
Yeah, 7 inches.
You know, Mego's most well known for their action figures, especially their licensed like superheroes and stuff. They had,
and also Micronauts. I mean.
yeah, they had forays in all kinds of different kinds of toys. This is a what they call a mini video handheld video game. Dodge City Gunfight. It's actually 3 games in 1. A portable handheld electronic computerized game.
So this is
for
a
1
piece of video game history.
or 2 players. This has never actually been fully like played. It was brand new in the box when we got it, but it didn't work. So I actually opened it up. The electronics had like just over time the just natural moisture, like the glues and whatnot. But I refurbished it and it works.
Oh,
Yeah, I got it working.
Good job.
I'm very proud of myself. I got it working.
in its original box.
Yeah, the battery cable had like come like undone, just weird.
Solder points over time
Yeah,
come
it just
apart.
it just came unglued, but it's fully working. It's really cool and weird. If nobody wants it, it's just going back on the shelf. What
in
do I
a
have
video
on
game
it?
case.
Yeah, I've got $50 on Dodge City Gunfight.
What year does that say?
It is from, I believe it's from 80. Oh no, I'm sorry, 79. It's the same. It's the same age as me. It's
as old
41.
as she is.
41 years
20.
old. Shut up. It's 41 years old. This thing. And like I said, I managed to get it to work, so I was pretty proud of myself. I cannot attest to how much fun it is because I didn't actually play it. But if you can take a look at the screen there, I think there's like 6 pixels on the screen.
They're not much fun.
No, but it's really freaking cool.
I don't remember these games being
No.
fun. I remember I used to have the football one, and you
could barely tell what was
There's
going
a
on.
dot. You can't tell what the hell's going on.
I just realized.
But it's history for a collector.
I just realized our neighbor has decided to mow his lawn right now. So if you guys hear a buzzing sound, that's our neighbor.
It's usually blasted Nickelback. So
Yeah,
at
I'm
least-
glad he's not doing that.
Yeah.
But anyway, Dodge City Gunfight, $50, mini vid. It's a piece of video gaming history. 1979 on that thing.
Let's catch up on some claims.
I am going to catch up on some comments. There's your Dodge City Gunfight.
We're getting to the end. Thank you guys for hanging. If you want, at the end of this, and the internet stays with the phone, we'll walk around for a minute. Show you the house. show you what we're really, our favorite stuff. The house isn't really, obviously we didn't clean up or anything preparing for this, but also a lot of stuff was packed up for, we're moving at some point.
Eventually. One day.
Soon, hopefully.
What you got left there? Anything?
Any more claims?
Not that I can see, but I'm kind of stuck right now.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah.
So, Galactic Heroes, this is awesome. Galactic Heroes are the little guys, the little Star Wars guys. This is the Rancor pit. Sealed in a box. It's a TRU, Toys R Us exclusive. You got Jedi Luke in there. You got a Gamorrean guard, 2 Gamorrean guards, and you got the Rancor, which is awesome. Little chains. This is $80. It's a rare piece. Galactic Heroes Rancor pit, $80. Super cool. Super duper cool. I'd love to have this whole collection, but this is a vast collection.
They're so small and cute, and they made so many of them.
Even the vehicles are awesome.
Really cool.
Like, remember we got my nephew years ago,
So
Millennium
cool.
Falcon. These are just super cool. Super cool. The
Super
Rancor is
cool.
awesome.
Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up, guys. I think it's like bottlenecking, and then all of a sudden it's just going to spit out a million comments.
All right, here is a set of the gunner stations and electronic power effects. These were claimed during our Power of the Force sale,
Power Force, yeah.
and the person just never followed through with his claim.
He definitely saw the messages, but just never.
We sent not everybody pays.
Yep.
And then you just get banned from our claim sales.
Yeah,
That's just the way it is.
Their loss is your gain.
Yep. So this was it's a set of 4. You got the gunner stations of Luke and Han. First off, don't get cocky, kid. Right? You get those 2. And then you get this is a set of 4. You're getting all 4 of these for $20. So you can claim now if you want. And it's electronic FX, Darth Vader, and Obi-Wan.
So
all mid on card.
I want to.
$20 for the 4 of them.
Greg, I got your claim for the Galactic Heroes Rancor set. Thank you so much.
Okay.
JR Martina is watching. No Batman stuff, no horror stuff. JR, I gotta be honest.
Closest thing to horror was Mangler.
Yeah, we just kind of grabbed like 2 tubs of stuff that were just laying where we could reach them and brought them. So we didn't even know what we had until we got home. And John Radicasa is watching.
Oh, John. How you been?
That's John, thank you.
John does some of the best makeup you would ever see. He does transformations. He's amazing. You want to do Darth Vader head?
I do want to do Darth Vader head. I need to catch up a little bit. Greg also claimed all the Gunner guys. That was that set, right?
I knew Greg was going to go after that. He probably missed that when that person claimed it in the last sale.
I figured, yeah. That was 20, right, for them?
Yeah.
Gunners, SW. Okay. A lot of interest in them. We only had the 1 set, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That equals $5 for a carded thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like a whole set. You don't just get one guy. It's like a whole thing. Is that everything?
Except for the head.
We're not doing Pee-wee?
I didn't price Pee-wee. No, Pee-wee's going in the store.
I know how much Pee-wee is. I priced him.
I like him. He's going in the store.
All right.
He's cool for the character case.
Okay.
Listen, one thing we're worrying about is there's going to be a point where we reopen. And we want to reopen with a bang, not a fizzle.
We already had...
I shouldn't say fizzle because that sounds like sizzle. That reminds me of electrical problems.
Yeah, no.
But we're going to reopen like gangbusters.
We want to. So, if we get to a point where we have to sell more stuff in order to fund fixing or whatever's going on, we don't want to.
We have no idea right now what the budget needs to be. We knew it was going to be at least what we asked for.
Yeah.
We knew that. And if need be, we need to sell some of our big. Stuff.
We are already liquidating some things. We're not just begging for money and not doing anything. That's not stuff we would ever put on the Bartertown, though. That's serious.
Yeah. Oh, we should have gotten to this. I know. We've had some great donations too. Along with Greg with the gauntlet, our friend Alex donated some comic books.
He might be watching the stream actually.
Alex, thank you. So he came over yesterday, and I was like mowing and stuff, and we're social distancing. You know, we wouldn't get close, and he just put a box down on the deck, and people bring us empty boxes all the time for packing and shipping.
I'm constantly on Facebook begging for empty boxes because if I can recycle,
we ship a lot.
Yeah, if I can recycle boxes instead of having to buy new ones and packing material, I don't want anybody to throw stuff away if it can be recycled.
Totally.
So we're always asking
about that.
for boxes and stuff like that, and people are always just coming and dropping them off.
So I was like, "Thanks, Alex, appreciate it, man." He's like, "There's a couple things in here," and I was like, "All right, man, nothing you bought from us, right?" And he's like, "No," because that would be weird if he bought like Marvel Legends from us and then gave them back to us and stuff. So he left, and I wandered over and opened the box, and there was a thing of brownies in it, and then like a stack of comic books, and I was just like, and there's some good comic books. I mean, it wasn't like
you're getting me all crying again.
I was shocked. I was like, did he leave this here by accident? Turns out not. So we could have gotten to some of them. We'll probably save them for a comic book themed.
That being said, Frank Mozentov just said, that being said, if anyone has an Action 1 they're looking to donate, we would take it.
We'd have to resell it, though. Like, Frank would want to keep it, but if somebody donated, we can't be like, thank you for this glorious donation. It's going into our collection. Like,
no, it's
been, we are so thankful, man.
It's been very strange this week, and I didn't know what to expect. You know, obviously everything's happening, and we're running around with fire extinguishers and water buckets, and we didn't know what to expect. We didn't know what was happening. I thought lightning struck the building. That's what I thought happened. But are you pulling out your guitar?
It might as well have struck the building.
We still have one more thing, you know.
I know.
All right. For some reason, Justin's pulling out his guitar, and I don't know why.
Somebody mentioned guitar. You don't know why. Here, I won't touch it.
No, I'm kidding. You can get it. I was kidding. Will you stop? I was kidding.
Yeah, you're such a kidder.
Oh. Now he's mad at me.
Such a kidder.
Oh, stop.
What a kidder you are.
Now he's mad at me because I said something about bringing his guitar out.
You were talking.
You're not on the... Here, come over this way. Are you in there?
Yeah, weren't you talking? You were saying something.
I was talking, but now you're here.
You.
Now you're here.
What were you saying?
I don't remember.
I thought lightning hit the building.
Yeah, I did. And now you're sitting here and you're kind of distracting. You in there?
Yep.
Are you going to come out?
Nope. We're going to sell this.
Yeah, we're going to sell this?
Yep.
All right. I forget what I was saying, and you're a little distracting. You look really funny with your arms. Here, move your arms a little. Just, like, move them. Like, no, just, like, wave or something. You look really cute. Like, the head is huge, and your body's really small. Compared to the head. So, I guess we're selling this guy. This is obviously going to be local pickup only. How's it smell in there?
Not bad. Fine.
So this thing has been out in our garage for literally 3 years. It's a little big and a little bit fragile.
You know what it is? It's hard to display in the store.
Yeah, it's really hard. Is someone actually knocking on my door right now? Someone is literally knocking on our door. You go ahead and you go ahead and answer the door. And I'm gonna talk about this head thing.
What's going on? How you doing?
Oh, someone wants to
I
know.
appreciate the offer, but I have nothing else to do. You know what I mean?
Someone wants to know if we want the grass
I'm not
cut
working,
because
so
we haven't done that in a
I don't have
while.
to do it myself, huh? Nah, I appreciate it, man. Guys, good luck. I appreciate the hustle.
We do need the grass cut, I have to say, but I don't think I have any cash left free for.
I appreciate the hustle.
Very industrious people.
So I don't mow the lawn until it's an emergency.
Yeah, I think we're to that point almost.
Because I take care of the lawn.
You're not gonna put that back on, are you?
Okay.
You can if you want. It's not hot in there.
You know your lawn's bad when somebody knocks on your door and is like, "We're mowing lawns in the neighborhood. You need your lawn mowed."
I wonder if they know they're going to be on a live stream. Wow.
You should have invited them in.
You should have. It would have been a really funny live stream. They didn't have masks on, did they?
No, but he was down the.
Okay.
By the time I got to the door, he was down the thing.
That's cool. So this thing was a Toys R Us store display. There's a limited number of them made because they were made specifically for Toys R Us stores. I'm not sure the year that they came out. We always wanted to hang it in the store, but the's not really a good spot.
It's got hooks here to hang with.
We have the ceiling kind of arches downward in the Great Hall that we call it the Great Hall, the long room. It kind of arches downward, and we might be able to.
Well, listen, if it doesn't sell, we will.
Yeah,
hang it.
we might have been able to hang it up there, but It's just kind of been sitting in the garage for 3 years because I'm really afraid to ship it. I could probably have sold it on eBay, but
Ain't getting shipped.
I don't want it to arrive broken, and that's like my
It's got
main
a
thing.
small crack here. Where
It does have a couple tiny issues. It does have a little stress crack on the side.
Right here.
It was like that when we got it. It's been just in the garage, not getting much wear and tear out
All right,
there.
we've seen these sell for up to $400, I believe. We have seen it sell.
Yeah, they've gone for $4.
Yeah, this one has a little crack where it attaches. Still displays great.
A little bit.
It's got a little crack.
Yeah, and it's a little.
I think local pickup will take $200 for it.
Yeah, if you want to come to the store,
I don't really want to sell it.
I don't really want to sell it, but I really kind of want to sell it. I'm in a weird place.
Well, we're in a weird place because we need money.
Yeah, if it doesn't sell, I won't feel horrible. If it does sell, I'll feel glad it's going to a good home. $200 on that. That is local pickup only. We can arrange something between Northfield here and the store for you guys. Justin, bring your guitar over here. I feel bad that I was mad. I feel bad that you got mad that I was poo-pooing you and your guitar.
I'm gonna auction off my Gibson SG.
You are not gonna auction off your Gibson SG again. That's like, no, you're not selling your guitar. I am going to just go back on some comments here. Matthew keeps spamming the feed with our links. Thank you, because I'm not doing that. If you guys aren't aware of what happened this week, a freak storm came through our area called a derecho.
This is the second derecho. So
yeah,
all my life, 40 years, never heard the word derecho. Back in 2012, we're here in the house. It was midnight. It was late. My mom was here. Sky was here. And everything outside was like weirdly, deathly silent. It was in the summertime. And I opened the front door, and it sounded like a train was coming. And my first thought was, I've never been in a tornado, but I feel like a tornado is coming. And I said, everybody get in the basement. My mom was like, what is wrong with you? We didn't get in the basement. Just one of those weekends she came down to visit and wanted to spill stuff on the floor. So we went in the basement, and my mom's like, you're crazy, you're cuckoo, whatever. We had just moved in here. This must have been like 2012, I think it was. Next morning we came up. Our power was out.
Yeah, we had no power.
Every shed, every fence in the neighborhood,
every trash can
was gone. Trees were uprooted, and sheds that were next to them were like tipped over. It was crazy. And we thought it was a tornado, but it turned out it was a thing called a derecho. Yeah, which I never heard in my life.
It's basically a tornado that goes in a straight line instead of in a spinning.
Yeah, the wind blows in a straight line instead of spinning, so it's a straight line wind.
Basically, they're East Coast tornadoes.
And our weatherman was like, "This is a once in a lifetime event." Flash forward 8 years.
Yeah. So.
Derecho 2.
Yeah, a derecho.
The Revenge.
Yes, the Revenge of Derecho. So another, and it wasn't just localized to South Jersey. This storm system went through PA and I think parts of Delaware. I'm not sure on that. But so we had another derecho on Wednesday. And for those of you who are just joining the stream, who are a little bit confused as to why we have a GoFundMe, as far as we can tell, either lightning struck a power line outside the store or a tree. We don't even. There's so
there
was so much damage out there. We don't even know what it was.
The thinking is the wind blew a tree, a giant tree branch broke, and it fell on a power line and made a power line fall, and all the juice of the power line rushed into our building. Yeah, and it wasn't just a regular. There's apparently different kinds of power lines, like regular power lines, like mini power lines that are like the ones that actually go into your building, and then like the major power lines. A friend of mine described it kind of like water coming to your house. There are giant mains that flow, a lot of water flows through them. And then as they get into smaller neighborhoods, they get a little smaller. And then when they come into your house, they're much smaller. Because if all the pressure from that giant water main shot into your house, it would blow up all your pipes. It's the same thing with electricity. Electricity is a lot like plumbing, if you think about it, because things can leak out and go where they shouldn't. Good point.
Yeah, so in this case, one of the big pipes of electricity, a 7,200 volt high tension power line, fell on the ground outside the store, but apparently before it got there, it also smacked into our electric lines, and that electricity doubled back into the building. 7,200 volts of power coming into the building is way more power than should be coming into the building, and it literally blew up our electrical panel, which burst into flames immediately. We know that our heater, our HVAC system, caught on fire as well, and also burst into flames. Although we don't know where. We know it was on fire. We couldn't figure out from
It was probably
ground
underneath
level.
where the
It was underneath,
where it's
yeah.
tied into the electric.
Yeah. Pretty much every outlet that had anything plugged into it did have a fire involved. The items plugged into those outlets are now all toast. At any rate, our electrician did a post-mortem, a brief one.
Still in process.
And it's still an in-process thing, but the first thing, as soon as he opened the box, his exact words were, "You're fucked."
Lucky the place didn't burn down.
You're lucky the place didn't burn down. Yeah.
Who wants to see our crib? Anybody want to see the crib for?
Let me look at these comments here. Hold on.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Let me read some comments. I've been blabbling. Tom Felice, love seeing our faces. A memory just popped up for our grand opening 3 years ago.
Yeah, we're right now.
Yeah.
3 years ago,
July,
we were
July
just.
7th.
I was working on the building. Guess
Yeah.
what? Working on the building again.
Victor, are we doing an online sing along?
Yeah. What do you want to sing?
Amy, OMG. Your helmet is so big, it's time to comb the desert. You look like a pop. Yes, Tom.
Oh, that's
Tiffany,
awesome.
He did. Because your head was huge and your arms were like tiny.
That's awesome. I should cosplay a Funko Pop.
You should keep the helmet on. Someone said.
Yeah, I can't disagree.
You should have kept the helmet on to answer the door.
Knocking again.
Someone else is now knocking on the door again.
It's
So
another
this is,
random
this
lawn
is getting
crew.
friends.
What's up?
Right there.
What's this?
Oh, you didn't order it?
I don't think so. Unless somebody ordered it for us. What is it?
It's Big Brother.
What's the address? What's the address?
Someone has delivered something to the house and we are unsure what's going on.
Hey, maybe somebody ordered it for us. 412? That's us.
Someone ordered something to our house.
I'll hold
Answer
it.
the door. Anna Maria said answer the door.
Oh, we just got a text from a friend.
Anna Maria, I don't know what's in this bag, but thank you.
Oh my God,
I don't know what is it.
Denny's.
Oh my God, Anna Maria got Denny's ordered to us. This is so
Are you
meta.
kidding me?
This is amazing and weird. Anna Maria, thank you. This is so
The
weird.
dudes were so confused.
We were also confused. I'm sorry. Did you apologize? Are they okay?
Yeah. Denny's on demand. They probably thought I was like trying to hustle. Like,
Yeah.
oh, somebody just said, yeah, I ordered your food. Man, I wish I had cash to give them a tip. Wow. Thank you, Anna Maria.
Wow. So Frank said that the helmet actually came from his toy store originally.
It probably did. And
Yeah,
then
I
we
didn't
bought
realize
back the
that.
collection it
Yeah,
came from.
we bought a collection of Star Wars stuff from Darth Vader, so it came back to us from him. That's really cool. Water park guy, Frank said. I always wondered what it would be like to have
She bought us burgers.
Darth Vader's head. Anna Maria, Justin is over there pounding food right now, so thank you.
I'm not eating.
Yes, he is. Greg Hutchinson offered you $20 for a ballad. Can you write him the ballad of Greg?
The Ballad of Greg.
And Matthew, thank you. Matthew is consistently sharing our links in there. Logistically, I can't possibly do that, so thank you.
I'm not plugged in, so you really can't hear
Anna
it.
Maria wants you to play Bon Jovi. She doesn't give a shit about our cribs. She wants Bon Jovi. Derecho 2 Electric Boogaloo. That's basically what happened. Oh, God. Scott wants to see the crib. Matthew wants to see the crib. Connor, my dad is sweating over Vader. Jackie would love a tour. Andrea, see the crib, show a tour, MTV Cribs. Anna Maria, there's something outside your door. I need you to open it. It's the Spanish. Jake said it's the Spanish Inquisition knocking on the door. Nobody expects Denny's, let alone the Spanish Inquisition. Now everybody is jealous and happy and excited and think it's awesome that we had Denny's delivered during the stream.
Every day
Culture Pop, time for a tour.
seems well wasted away.
You want to do a tour?
Anna Maria, real quick, the first guitar thing I ever learned, just to tell you how old I am, because this is like 1989. First guitar I ever got, the first thing I ever learned was this, alright? Because it's so easy. It's like one finger. You take your one finger. First thing I ever learned. That's for you, Anna Maria. I've gotten better since then. Tour.
Yeah, how are you going to undo that? Are you just going to pick up the whole tripod?
Yeah. Tour.
So you're plugged into the floor there. Guys, before you take the tour, hold on. You're all sideways. I need to get on this camera real fast. I haven't cleaned my house in over a week. So it's been longer than that. I'm being generous with myself.
Well, we got tubs and
Plus,
stuff.
well, hold on, put it back on me. Plus, we are moving at
Yeah.
some point. And we've been saying that for 3 years, but we are moving. So we've been in the half process of moving for the last 3 years.
Yep.
So there are tubs, boxes, empty things, unclean bits,
True.
and all kinds of crap. So take it for what it's worth.
So
So zoom in on this real fast.
Our first Christmas together.
We can turn that around if you want to do a selfie instead, or do you
No,
like
this is
this?
cool.
Do you
I
like
like
this?
this, yeah.
All right.
I don't know if I'm on you. But
You're on me. Yeah,
All
it's
right.
good. It's good.
So our
Hold on,
first
hold on.
Christmas
Okay.
together.
Yeah. Put it back on
We
Highlander.
bought
That's
each other
good.
surprise presents, and I bought Penelope.
Here. Yeah.
One of the first things we ever clicked on was a movie called Highlander, and we talked about the Kurgan from Highlander, and I bought Penelope this Kurgan sword because her nickname to me back then, and still kind of is, the Kurgan. She's my little Kurgan,
Aww.
and I
That's
bought
so
her this
cute.
Kurgan sword, and she was shocked. She didn't own any swords.
Yeah.
And I
Wait,
was
no, I probably owned at least one sword.
No movie swords though.
No movie sword.
So I thought swords were awesome,
Yeah.
and
You're unplugged there. We should probably plug into a battery if you're gonna.
got her a Kurgan sword.
Yeah.
And turns out, this is how destined to be together we were. She bought me a sword too, and I didn't even know. She. What's funny is she packed it so it looked like, because I thought she was getting me a violin. I've always wanted to learn violin. Well, she bought me a sword, and she bought me this, the Atlantean sword from Conan, which is my favorite movie of all time. And since then, we've added. My best friend got me the Father sword, which is right there. And my Conan poster, signed by Sandal Bergman, who was Valeria, and signed by John Milius, who wrote it and directed it. Then, this area right here used to be our hero shelf. We used to have hundreds of figures up here, but we've cleaned it off.
They're packed.
Yeah, they're all packed up. So we only have a few left up there and some helmets.
Okay. You're on battery power now. So
All
you
right,
should
cool.
be good.
So then
That's not so bad.
there's Penelope's little Back to the Future area over there.
So here, can you zoom in on that?
Sure.
This is weirdly
This is
fun.
so weird. Yeah, this is so bizarre. Can you see Michael J. Fox? Oh, don't zoom in too far. There's a lot of cobwebs up there.
Yeah. Oh well.
No, you're not on it. Hold on. Yep, there you go. So that is a postcard that I got from Michael J. Fox when I was 5. I was in love with him. You can get it on. There's too many. Ugh, it's cobwebby. Please get off that stuff. It's really cobwebby.
All right, that's life.
When I was 5, I totally fell in love with Michael J. Fox. Back to the Future was my favorite movie. I absolutely love Michael J. Fox to this day. I'm trying to get back in screen here. I wrote him a fan letter when I was 5. My mom helped me write it, and he sent me back a postcard. And I don't think it's really signed by him. I think it's one of those stamps. But the fact that Michael J. Fox knew that I existed was the biggest thing in the world, even when I was 5. He was my first crush, and I still love him to this day.
This is our wall of famous people. It's a lot of the pictures and autographs and stuff.
You don't have to get me. I just want to make sure that people can see who's there. What do we got? We got Mickey
Dolenz.
Dolenz. We got Sweep the Leg.
There's some band stuff. That's me jamming on stage with the guitarist from Monster Magnet, Ed Mundell. That's us and Princess Leia. She was a lot of fun.
Yeah, she put glitter down my bra. That's Sandal
Valeria.
Bergman.
More Princess Leia. Penelope's a Monkeys fan.
I got to meet Davy Jones before he passed away, which was really great.
Doug Bradley. That's a bit too much information. Us when we were on Comic Book Men. Us and Darth Vader. Dave Prowse.
People are claiming things.
No, none of this is.
Your Iron Giant is really popular.
That's us when we were with the Angry Video Game Nerd. I think we were shooting for the Angry Video Game Nerd movie, right?
No, that's the first time we met him when, oh wait. Oh yes, no, I'm sorry. Yes, it was. That was at his house, actually.
There's some Penelope with a bunch of Carrie Elways and the guy from Gremlins.
Paul said, "Thank you guys so much for doing a claim anything in my house sale. You're so awesome."
We might get to that point, man. If we need to reopen and don't make enough money, we were going to be selling out of here. Speaking of which, here's Penelope's. There's her 12 inches of Michael J. Fox.
Stop.
Back here somewhere is your Pepsi, isn't it?
Yeah, I have a Pepsi.
That's
it's at the store.
That's a
It's at the
super
store.
cool
It's at the
custom.
store.
I don't know if you can see with the reflection.
When were we on Comic Book Man? So JR, Frank
Season 2.
was actually in the first episode of Comic Book Man. He was one of the first guests, I guess you could
He
call it.
was the first guy on the first episode.
And he had brought in his what was it, a
Bob Kane sketch, Batman sketch. Yep.
which is really freaking cool. We were on, I say we, but it was just
All right.
in my head.
So I always say, my wife collects collections.
Will you stop?
Let us begin.
What?
This is her collection of board
Stop!
games.
Hold on! Will you stop? Hold on. You gotta no. Don't go down.
This
too
isn't
far.
professional. This is just fun.
This is you're killing me though. Like
You know, hopefully the toys that made us.
Hopefully, when we're on, it's a toy store near you. When our episode comes out on August 5th, they're like,
August
man,
21st.
August 21st. These
Yeah.
people are. I've been saying August 5th.
You what's wrong?
We need our own show. Like, come on, right? We need our own show, and we'll do this proper then.
But this is
Don't
Penelope's
zoom in too
freaking
far.
board
There's a lot
game
of-
collection. It goes all the way down.
Yeah, there's a pile of shoes there. Like, come on, man.
Vintage board games.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
This is a really cool little honor. My best friend made this in honor of my
I
did
did not
who was
expect
a
you to do
Vietnam
a tour
vet.
of the house. This is weird.
There's one of my bands. That's actually a vinyl record from my band.
This is weird. Get off my personal side.
All right, this
Come
is all
on.
books. Penelope's books.
Oh, zoom in on this.
Nothing here is mine. It's all Penelope's.
You say
That's
that, and there's a
cool.
picture that your daughter drew of you and her.
Yes, that you confiscated.
I didn't confiscate. Will you stop? This is
Imperial.
from our friend Dino because we're doing a Gray Skull bathroom at the store.
Yeah, fits for our Great Skull bathroom at the store.
Yeah.
That's just a freaky Kermit knockoff. So this is. We got married at a place in England called Stonehenge. You may have heard of it. We got married inside of
Did you
Stonehenge.
say you may have heard of it? What is
So a
ridiculous?
rest in peace, an artist named Zach Dawn, phenomenal local guy. They did a comic book called Super, and he's done a lot of great art. Unfortunately, he passed young, which is a shame. And suddenly, he did the art for our wedding poster. Like, how do we even describe it?
It's the art for our wedding invitation, and we turned it into a poster.
So he did the art for it, and this was at our reception when we got home. We had all of our friends sign it. So don't read it. There might be some bad stuff to read on there. But this is the art he did.
Zoom out a little, like just step back a little bit. There you go. Yeah.
That's one of our favorite possessions right there. Just the fact that
Yeah. And the fact that Zach isn't with us
so many
anymore.
friends sign it. There's people on there that are not friends anymore.
Yeah, a lot of people we don't talk too much
Well,
anymore.
like Kerry brought a girl that he's not with anymore.
Yeah, and she wrote Carrie Monahan is hot, which I thought
Which
was
he
cute.
is.
Which
Yeah.
he is, but
Yeah,
like,
he
you
is.
know.
So there's my wife's D&D stuff.
You're killing me with this. Everything's just everywhere.
Yeah.
There's
That
just
whole,
piles.
that's an actual TSR shelf.
Yeah. You just like empty bags here. Like,
Yeah,
this is
people
a
are
mess.
living. This is life. We're living life.
That's,
That is a freaking thing full of dice. Every drawer there has at least one set of dice in it. Probably two each. She has enough dice to roll, I don't know, forever.
I really
Look,
love, in all
There's
seriousness,
more D&D style board games.
there's the white box that I got from Brian
Yeah.
Stillman.
Super cool.
There's bags of books because we've been playing before the pandemic. We were playing D&D at the store with our good friends, and I've been taking my books to the store in bags, and
Yeah.
they're still in the bags because I have no time to do anything.
So here's more Penelope's collection.
Stop. So the coolest thing in here, forget about the lunch boxes.
Right,
Show
okay.
them these curtains.
It's curtains for you.
I am so proud of these. I don't know if you guys can see these. If we're gonna do the tour, we might as well do the tour. These are vintage Return of the Jedi curtains. I'm gonna hold on.
Oh boy.
Let me close them.
Okay.
I am so excited about these curtains. Like, if you're gonna do a tour of my house, I'm gonna show
Are
you
they
the
actual curtains or did you make them curtains?
No, they are curtains. I
Oh,
just
because
have to do
you took
them.
a sheet and made them curtains in the front.
Yeah. So these are actually vintage Return of the Jedi curtains. I love these things. I don't know where they're gonna fit when we move, but I absolutely adore them.
We'll build a window. So
Yeah.
look. You guys ready? She has a freaking lunchbox for every day of the fucking year.
Kind of. I can't tell if you're actually getting them in or not. Yeah, it's not bad. You can go a little higher, but it's not bad. You're gonna make everybody dizzy. You're making me dizzy. I have a thing for lunchboxes. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh wait, there's more
Stop. What are you looking at now?
more lunchboxes and trays.
See, JR also collects collections, which is, and it's really true. He's got his car thing. He's doing other stuff. All kinds of.
Anyway, that's a touch of the house. I should go in the basement. That's where my G.I. Joe stuff is. That's where there's a
I'm gonna let me
USS
catch up.
flag
Let me
and-
catch up on some comments here.
Okay.
Scott said he loves to see that we are able to live our passion. It's great stuff, and we're perfect for each other. Scott, thank you. That's going to make me cry a little bit, but thank you. Shanine wants the Justin and Penelope show. Jackie said MASH. I love MASH. It's one of my favorite things. Culture Pop, you want a show? You got it. We'll put your show on the Culture Pop YouTube channel. Done and done. Just say the word. Dave, where's her TSR shelf? Yeah, it must be an older comment. She is so shy. LOL. Jackie would watch our show, no doubt. I love that toothbrush set. It's pretty cool. A place called Stonehenge. You may have heard of it. Just in 2020.
There are swords all over the house too.
Did anyone claim Vader? Tom, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I'm afraid to say yes to you because then you're gonna want to buy it, and I don't know if your wife tolerates Farpoint. I don't know how she'll feel after you bring that home.
Who, Tom? Who?
Tom Dolgus.
Oh, Tom.
People. Just
You don't have any
commenting
space
on
for
my-
that, Tom.
People just commenting on my games. Amazing. I think I had the bed set that matched those curtains. I had that strawberry shortcake lunchbox.
Somebody asked about the TSR stuff.
So fast on the lunchbox ride.
It's hard to see it all.
So what really sucks is that most of it is in bags sitting down there because I've been using it.
Oh, right there in the bag. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, all my.
Well, we
all
were
my good
playing
stuff.
on the second edition.
Yeah, I have a Think Geek bag of holding there that I keep some books in as we need them. You had that on like the side of my head.
What else is in here? The bedroom's a mess.
Do not go in.
Oh, you don't see this every day.
Where are you going?
Just gonna look at Carl Sagan. Who else has Carl Sagan as a...
Please stop with this house tour. We're getting crazy now.
All right.
No bedroom. We do have. So this was a TARDIS. It has some issues. The windows fell out.
Yeah, the windows fell off.
Yeah, but it was my TARDIS.
Carl Sagan as a Jedi. Look, there's a bedroom.
Stop!
She's so shy.
I'm deleting this video.
All right, I'm gonna see if... No, you're not. I'm gonna see if...
You're not gonna have internet in the basement.
Well, let's give it a shot. If I lose...
You're gonna lose the stream.
I don't want to lose the stream.
We want the basement. I'll take it. No, I saw. Haha.
Guys, this has been fun. This took our mind off of all the crazy shit that's been going on.
That's where the magic happens. See, that's why I didn't want my bedroom being shit on the internet, because now the creepers are gonna come out. John, not that you're a creeper. I meant the other creepers, like the guy earlier.
I'm gonna risk going to the basement.
I don't think you're gonna make it. Yeah, the stream is already very, very fuzzy, I'm being told.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's because we're far from the.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. What we're
Mirrors
gonna
set
do
up an
here.
intricate network of mirrors.
Oh, like in Legend?
Yes, like in Legend.
There's Penelope's pony collection.
It's most of it. You're very sideways. Do it right. That's most of them. I have a lot in boxes still because I'm packing and unpacking, and I have some stuff that still is unpacked, not unpacked from when we moved in, and it was 10 years ago.
And then it just goes. I mean, nothing's really set up beautifully.
No,
Just
not. We've been kind of halfway moved, like I said, for a couple years. Oh, you know what? I want to talk about this real quick. We're down here. I might as well when you're done doing your Joe thing. This thing. So this is like a little kid's like dresser or desk.
yeah.
This came from our good friend Ed, who passed away. Dr. Fossil. Some of you guys on the stream are familiar with him. He has a little kid's Ewok desk as well. I think that's still down here. But I confiscated this from my personal collection. This thing's amazing. I don't know where we're gonna put it, but I love it, and I'm never getting rid of it. Don't miss my Paradise Estate. That's a big deal.
Oh yeah.
If you're down here, you might as well be down here. That's my Paradise Estate in the box there.
Ponies. This used to be all G.I. Joe.
So my sister just messaged me and said, "Talk about the oubliette."
Oh my God! I don't want to talk about you.
I don't want to talk about the oubliette on the stream. I guess we should. I mean, you're I'm standing right in front of it.
Okay. So this house has a prison.
Yeah, this house has a weird. Are we gonna open the door and show them inside?
I don't know. I haven't opened that door in years.
I don't know if it even opens because it swells up when it gets hot. So we moved into this house and we loved it, and we've been here 10 years. We're only renting. We don't own the house. But for the amount of space we get, the price was right, and we used to live in a basement apartment in Atlantic City. We wanted to get out of Atlantic City, so we found this place and it was awesome. Before we even moved in, this room was a little weird. I don't know what it actually is or what it's supposed to be.
Might be a root cellar or something.
Yeah, somebody said it's a root cellar. I think it's a place you put people to forget about them. We've never done that. There's no doorknob on it. I don't know if I can get it open. This is weird. Like a zombie's gonna come out.
Can't believe we're talking about
Me
this.
neither. I can't believe it.
So this
Can
is,
you even
it's a
see it
weird,
there?
it's made of brick, right? That's what's it called? What's it called? Bricks.
It's cinder blocks?
Cinder blocks.
Yeah.
And then there's like a door that latches on top.
That weighs 5 million pounds. I can't even open it.
And then you can put stuff inside there. It's like a tub.
So when we moved in,
Let's go back upstairs.
yeah, I'm getting creeped out. When we moved in, that had inside of it was a doll, which really freaked me out.
Well, there's a freaking like upside down star like screwed into the door.
What else was in there? Now I jammed it. There was a doll in there, like a little kid's book, and a picture of a television, like a Polaroid photo of a television with nothing. It was like a turned off
Haunted
television.
TV.
Yeah, now my finger's jammed in here. So. Why did we come down here again?
Just a show. Just a show. Taking our mind off. Oh,
Are you stuck?
nope.
All right. All right. No more.
That spray paint is not something we did. That was here.
Yeah, and it just never went away.
So, I don't know. That's most of our house. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for claiming stuff. If you're watching this now and you see that nothing got claimed, you can claim after the fact. We didn't sell everything. There's still stuff that nobody wanted, which we understand. I don't know, man. Thank you for supporting us in this crazy time.
I've been through so many emotions this week. I went from devastated to almost elated at the fact that people care about what we're doing. Whether or not, it's not about, it's about the money, I guess, but it's not about the money. It's about the love, the fact that people are sharing our story. The fact that anybody cares about two people that became 3 people that do this thing that is Farpoint. I don't know why you people like us. I should probably get on the comments here because I'm sure people are saying things.
The GoFundMe's still there. Listen, we understand tough times. You can't donate. Please share it. The more attention it gets, obviously,
my personal dream
closer and
my personal dream is like The Rock finds it and shares it or something like that.
Frickin' Kevin Smith. We're a New Jersey comic shop. Something like that would be nice. We don't want to have to worry. We want to know that we're going to be all right and things are going to get back to normal. That's really what it comes down to. Thank you guys all. We didn't mean to bring it down at the end there. This has actually been fun. We're going to try and do it again next Sunday. Again, probably won't be from the store.
Maybe better internet.
Yeah, we'll try and maybe we'll bring the... Oh, we can't bring the files
No, I
from
can't
the
bring
store.
files here.
Oh, well. Thank you guys.
something out.
We're going to go look at the comments and probably comment after the fact because we haven't been able to keep up with the comments like here. So we'll go reply after the fact. But thanks for hanging at our goofy house. I'm going to go eat some Denny's.
Yeah, Anna Maria, thank you for the
Thank you, Anna
Denny's.
Maria. All right, guys.
Bye, guys.
That was
Thank
fun.
you.